the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Good morning, Football Nation. What's up, y'all? I'm back again for another international game, guys. 3 weeks in a row now. Vikings for the past 2 weeks, and this week we have a whole new matchup. We got the New York Jets right here, guys, against the Denver Broncos, which should be a pretty easy matchup, but we'll see. These international games do get crazy. We're back again in London for back-to-back weeks, and we got plenty to go over, guys. This matchup right here, y'all, is one that's been in the making for a while. Aaron Glenn, head coach of the New York Jets, against Sean Payton, head coach of the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton used to be the head coach of Aaron Glenn when he was a cornerback for the New Orleans Saints back in 2008, y'all. So in case you didn't know, his original coach going to be going up against him this week, 17 years later from the day. Anyways, guys, we got lots to talk about. New York Jets currently 0-5 on the year, guys. Looking to get their first win in London. They have not had too much success, guys. Aaron Glenn actually has made Jets franchise history these first 5 weeks, being as his first head coaching job there, going 0-5. No one's ever done that for their first time. So hopefully he can put an end to that statistic and not make new records by going 0-6, because nobody wants to see new bad records. Yikes. Anyways, guys, Sean Payton, on the other word, currently leading the league with his stellar Denver Broncos defense. They are killing it on the defensive side of the ball. Nik Bonitto with 7 sacks, leading the league, and 22 as a team. Or is it 21? Either way, we'll get to that in a minute. Don't you worry. I got all the stats for you, and we are going to get into everything. Good morning, y'all. Who do we got here? Robert Zamora, Brian, Ramsey, Khalifi. What's going on, y'all? Clutch Sports Media, 365, Mad Steve, L7, Yvonne. I see y'all. Thanks for stopping in. What's up, John Pierce? How are we doing? Good morning. Good morning. Alrighty, y'all. Let's get in to our pregame, because we got 30 minutes or so to kill before this game goes live, and we got ball all day for the rest of the day here on Football Nation USA. Anyways, here we go. I got the Jets stat behind me. The team is currently ranked last. Oof. Jets currently ranked last in the NFL according to NFL.com. Nobody wants that. Could you imagine if your boss told you were the worst there? Yikes. That's not great. Currently averaging about 22.4 points per game on the offense, which is decent. 22.4. They're averaging middle of the pack. That's okay. On the other side of things is where it's not okay, guys. Second to last in the league right now, giving up 31.4 points per game. That's awful, y'all. That's awful. That's over 4 touchdowns. They are not protecting the end zone currently. They're not protecting the end zone. But that's on the defensive side of things. Offense is doing all right. Offense, yards per game, 319.4. Once again, pretty decent. 20th in the league, once again, middle of the package. Defensively, giving up 347. Usually, guys, if you see the defensive side of thing more red or orange than the offensive side of thing, they most likely have more losses. That's just how that works. Giving them more yards, giving them more points. Per play, 5.3. Decent, not amazing. If that was the run stat, phenomenal. But combined running and receiving offense, Not amazing. And once again, they're giving up more defensively than they're making offensively. Not okay. Third down efficiency. It's looking pretty similar to my Minnesota Vikings right now, which is not good. I don't even know if the Minnesota Vikings got a third down conversion in the past few games that I've watched or called. But Jets doing about the same. 1/3 of the time, they are not converting on third down, which means they're giving up the ball, not moving the chains, and they're losing possession. And that's how you lose. 27th in the league, not good. That's fifth to last, not good. Red zone, a little better. They're getting in there 61% of the time. That's solid, but that comes down to if they even reach the red zone. They have to reach the red zone, which is going to be the big story today, guys. I don't know if the Jets are going to be able to reach that red zone pretty often against basically the number 1 rated defense in the league right now, according to the pass rush anyway. Justin Fields going to be scrambling all over the ball. Defensively, red zone efficiency, it's okay. 60% of the time, that's all right. 16th league, not bad. That's all right. Let's talk about the Broncos stats on the other side of things, guys. Broncos stats, offensively, they're not scoring as much as the New York Jets, but they don't have to because their defense ain't giving up anything. They are scoring 23.4 points per game and only giving up 16.8. Barely 2 touchdowns, guys. Two touchdowns and a field goal. A little under, even. Second in the league in points per game. Defense is killing it. Nik Bonitto, Pat Surtain, PS2, right out here. He's killing it, guys. I'm loving to see it, and I want to see more of it today. I want to scream sack at least 8 times. We'll see, though. I don't know. That might be hopeful. Yards per game, guys. 355.2, rated 10th in the league. They're doing pretty well, guys. Broncos are a pretty good-looking team. They may be 3-2, but it was 2 close games. One against the Colts, where they only lost by 1 in week 2, and one against the Chargers, where they only lost by 3. So the Broncos are keeping it close, or they're winning. So we'll see what happens today with that. Yards per play, 5.5, just a little better than the Jets. But as long as they move the chains, that's fine. Now, giving up only 4.8 yards per play, guys, that's crazy. That's a combination of running and passing statistics. If you told me you were getting 4.8 yards per pass, that's not good, man, because you're going to be throwing in completions. And 4.8 yards, it's just not enough on the pass game. On the run game, good. Pass game, because you're looking at like 20-yard passes, and that should make that differential higher. And that's not okay. Third down efficiency, actually, I'm a little surprised by this from the Denver Broncos. 37.31%, 24th in the league on third down. They need to get that stat up, guys, but thankfully, once they make it in the red zone, 10th in the league. About 70% of the time, they're getting in the end zone. Robert Granholm, thank you. I also like this tie. My father-in-law gave it to me. It's a beautiful tie. It matched my wife's dress at the time. 88 Riggy, Mario's here. We're here as a squad. If I don't see your chat, he will, and we got you. Third down efficiency on the defense. The Denver Broncos are only allowing first downs on third down 30% of the time. That's incredible, y'all. If they get you to third down, you have a 30% chance to make it the next way, all the way to move the chains. And honestly, y'all, that's awful statistics. If anyone gave me a 30% bet, I'm probably not going to take it. That's worse than a coin flip. Nobody likes that. Red zone efficiency, first. First in the league, guys. Denver Broncos protecting the end zone. If you want to put points on the board and make that 16.8 differential higher, you have to get through the Broncos defense in the red zone. And they're eating people up in the red zone, y'all. Eating people up. Back to the Jets, though. Let's go through our depth chart. Our depth chart today for the New York Jets, guys. We got Justin Fields, who, in case you didn't notice, is the only remaining QB with a passer rating over 100 and 0 interceptions. Yeah, believe it or not, Justin Fields, the last QB with that statistic, because Jalen Hurts was the other one, and he threw that pick 2-3 days ago to Cordell Flott for that 68-yard return, and there goes that statistic, gone. So Justin Fields, being overshadowed by his defense, and just no one realizes that he's actually killing it. He's doing a great job. He hasn't played every game, but the games he has played, he's done very well. Very well. For your running back, for the New York Jets, I got Breece Hall, guys. Breece Hall doing pretty decent this year, seeing as how the run game is really what the Jets have right now. 66 carries, guys, 351 yards, which is seventh in the league right now, Breece Hall. Unfortunately, he does have 0 touchdowns, so he needs to find the end zone, hopefully today. But his 5.3 average carry rate is pretty good. 5.3 yards a rush, first downs every 2 plays. Every 2 plays. That may be different against the Denver Rush, but we'll see how that goes. All right, let's move on to our receivers, guys. First and foremost, we got the Jets' all-star receiver this year, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, 33 receptions for 382 yards, just like Breece Hall, 7th in the league. However, he has 4 touchdowns. He is finding the end zone. Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson have had a pretty good connection this year. I think a big story we got to watch today is PS2 guarding Garrett Wilson. Because if Garrett Wilson gets shut down, Justin Fields scrambling. Justin Fields scrambling means he's facing the Denver Rush. And the Denver Rush is proven to sack people. And we don't need to see that. Secondly, we got Josh Reynolds, guys. Josh Reynolds I got over here. And for our third wide receiver, I got Arian Smith. Mason Taylor over here at tight end, who's been doing a pretty decent job this year, guys. 20 receptions, 175 yards, averaging 8.8 yards per reception. Pretty solid. Let's give a shout out to our O-line for the New York Jets. I got Olu Fashanu. I got John Simpson, guys. Now right here, I have a little confusion because according to ESPN, guys, Joe Tippmann right here is both the starting center and the right guard. So that's obviously not true. So I took a wild guess and said Josh Myers is going to be your starting center. Otherwise, it still may be Joe Tippmann. And if that's the case, then you'll see most likely Xavier Newman right here at right guard. So my guess, Josh Myers center, Joe Tippmann right guard, right tackle I got Armen Mambo. And the offensive line is doing okay, but Justin Fields has been sacked 10 times this year already, and he needs to, as a scrambling QB, that's not a statistic you want to see, guys. It's not a statistic you want to see. Now, let's get into our Jets defense. Jets defense. Hit this defensive line real quick. I got Will McDonald right here. Will McDonald the 4th. Harrison Phillips, Kennan Williams, Jermaine Johnson. That'll be your defensive line. These 4 guys right here, guys. For your linebackers, I got Kiku Mawigoa. Now, I apologize if I absolutely murdered that name. However, that's how it's spelled, and that's how I'm going to say it. Mawigoa. I like it. Middle linebacker, I got Jamian Sherwood. And then our strong side linebacker, I got Cam Jones. Here's the man right here, guys. Sauce Gardner over at the left quarterback position. Let's see if he could do what he has to do. He's going to be facing Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton, and I think we got Troy Franklin as our 3 wide receivers for the Broncos, but we'll get into that in a moment. Your right cornerback, Brandon Steffens, and then your 2 safeties, guys, on my left and right side are going to be Andre Sisco and Tony Adams. That is our Jets defense for today. Jets defense, guys. We hanging in there, y'all. We listen. We tracking. I see you guys in the chat. Det29, D's HIW, user 1, Sater, I guess is what I would call that. Tom Fisher in the chat. Doobie Miles, Gray 59, what up? He says we're hitting 50K today, guys. We are. And I'm hoping it's this one. Let's get it going, guys. Early morning football into noon football into 3 p.m. into 7. All day, Football Nation. If you didn't know it, now you do. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning.
Your Italian is showing.
Yeah, man. We got to get the Italian accent out, especially since I haven't had enough coffee. All right. Okay, guys. I got the Broncos offense now. Broncos offense. The man, Bo Nix, doing pretty darn good this year, especially after last week with one heck of a comeback in that fourth quarter against the Eagles. What a game the Broncos did. Bo Nix, 1,103 yards right now, 8 touchdowns, tied for 9th in the league. However, he has thrown 4 picks. Sauce Gardner's going to be looking for that 5th. His QB rating, though, according to ESPN, though, guys, 54.1. Yikes. 54.1 is a pretty awful rating, but he's going to hopefully get that statistic up today in London for this 9:30 a.m. Eastern game. J.K. Dobbins currently as their running back with R.J. Harvey on the back end because he hasn't excelled as his rookie year just yet. 77 carries, guys, 402 rushing yards, which is 5th in the league. J.K. Dobbins, 5th currently in the league. 4 touchdowns, tied for 6, averaging 5.2 per carry. Pretty solid statistics right there. Pretty solid. Like I was saying a minute ago, these are your wide receivers. Cortland Sutton on my right side, I guess, your left. My right, I got Cortland Sutton and Marvin Mims Jr. And on the left side, I got Troy Franklin. These are your 3 wide receivers for the Denver Broncos. Tight end, Evan Ingram. I like Evan Ingram. He's been a little bit everywhere, and I do enjoy Evan Ingram. I think he'll get some nice pickups today. A little check down receptions, middle of the pack. You know what I'm saying? Left tackle, Garrett Bowles. Left guard, Alec Palkzewski. Center, I got Luke Wattenberg. Right guard, Quinn Mearners. And right tackle, Mike McGlinchey. Mike McGlinchey. What an Irish name it sounds like. I like that name. Mike McGlinchey. Alrighty, guys. For our Broncos defense, these guys have been killing it this year. Roger that, saying Mario can't pronounce anybody's name, and I can. Thank you. I didn't think I could. So we appreciate that, man. Here's your defensive line, guys. For the Denver Broncos, I got Zach Allen. I got DJ Jones. I got John Franklin Myers. Linebackers, Jonathan Cooper, Alex Singleton, Justin Stranad, and Nik Bonitto, who's currently leading the league in sacks himself. 7 within 5 games. 7 solo sacks. Those aren't shared sacks. That's 7 solo sacks. Wow. What a guy. He's killing it. Getting in there when he needs to and taking that QB down. Pat Surtain on this side. PS2's going to be shutting down Garrett Wilson, or at least that's what he should be doing. Because if he could do that, the Jets are going to be forced into more sacks. Riley Moss as your right cornerback. Your safeties, guys. I got Brandon Jones on my right and Talanoa Hufanga on my left. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I got about 12 minutes until kickoff, and we still have more stats. I made these, and we're going to go through them right here, right now. Here is my QB comparison for the day, guys. Once again, Justin Fields just barely breaking that passer rating, but like I said, the only QB. Roger that, I see you. Thank you for that $2 super chat, best sports channel in all the land. You're too kind, man. We really do appreciate it. We try our butts off, and the recognition is really, really appreciated. 100.1 passer rating, last one in the league now that Jalen Hurts threw that pick with 0 interceptions. What a guy. Justin Fields, overshadowed by his defense, but 754 passing yards, 204 rushing yards, 7 total touchdowns, which is pretty good within 4 games. 0 interceptions, 67% completion rate, 10 sacks. Yikes. Denver Broncos are trying to make that a bigger number today, and I think they're going to. Passer rating, 100.1, which is better than Bo Nix's 87.9, who's taken 5 sacks, who's completed the ball 64.8% of the time, who's already thrown 4 interceptions. However, he does have a higher statistic on the touchdowns with 9s, less rushing yards with 100, but he's killing it with passing yards at 1,103. Denver Broncos, advantage on passing yards. Justin Fields has that rushing yards advantage. We don't have to talk about it. We know the guy can scramble. We know he can run. He did it on the Bears. He's doing it here. He did it on the Steelers. Touchdowns, though, Bo Nix does currently have the lead after that heck of a drive to win the game last week. 4 interceptions, though. He needs to calm down here. He can't be throwing 1 pick a game, basically. He has to calm that down. Turnovers is how you lose. And the rest of the stats, we do have Justin Field taking it, including the 1 negative at sacks taken. I got a few more slides for you as we close up these 10 more minutes during the pregame, guys. Defensive comparison. As you can see on my right side, it is majority green. My left side, not so green. Yards allowed per game, guys. Broncos only giving up 288.6, which is pretty darn good, y'all. 5th in the league right now. Rushing yards only at 88.4. They're stopping the rush, and they're stopping the pass with only 200.2. That's not a lot of yards. It seems like a lot. 288. I guess it's 3 football fields, which measures up to their yards. The points per game, which is just under 3 touchdowns. They can't give up. They're not giving up 3 full football fields. You're not giving up 3 touchdowns, plain and simple. What do we got right here? Getting my lefts and right mixed up, guys. Turnovers forced. Surprisingly, Broncos are 22nd in the league for turnovers forced because they don't need to give up turnovers because everyone's punting the ball because these 21 sacks. They're losing yards every possession, the opposite team of the Denver Broncos, and they're punting the ball. You can't give up. You can't get turnovers forced if they're always punting it. They're giving it of their own volition. Yards allowed per game on the Jets side. This is not as good, y'all. Turnovers forced. They are one of the only, if not the only team, I believe, in the league who have yet to force a turnover, the New York Jets. They're going to try to get that a little different today in London. Yards allowed per game, 347.4. Rushing yards is 140, and passing is 207. So they're doing decent on the pass defense, guys. Middle of the pack. Rushing, not so much, though. J.K. Dobbins might take advantage of that, seeing as he is 7th in the league. I believe that's what I said, 7th league. Anyways, sacks for the New York Jets. They are at 7 sacks. 25th in the league. Going to try to get those numbers up. I don't know if the Denver Broncos O-line is going to allow that, though. Run game comparison, guys. J.K. Dobbins killing it this year, but also is Breece Hall. Both of these teams have a decent run game. 3rd and 4th, Jets actually take the rushing yards per game here, guys, by just 4 yards. So rushing, we're expecting a very similar breakdown on the rushing game today. Rushing attempts, Jets have 2 less rushing attempts per game, but more yards. Who'd have thunk? Jets are doing pretty decent now. Yards per attempt, just about even. Honestly, guys, this rushing game for each team, it's pretty split. This is cool to see. I like seeing equal numbers. That means we should see equal statistics today on the rush game. That's what the stats say. We'll see if the play says the same. J.K. Dobbins going to be leading the rushing game for the Denver Broncos, and Breece Hall and Justin Fields going to be leading that running game for the New York Jets. My wide receiver comparison, guys. Wide receiver comparison. Got a lot more orange and yellow and red on the Jets again, y'all, which we're going to try to change around. They got 175 passing yards per game. Roger that. I know. I understand what you're saying, that Fields is not amazing. However, statistically, he's doing really good this year. And if the defense for the Jets was able to hold up and bring that 31.4 points per game down, the Jets should be a decent competitive team. Offensively, they're doing good, but defensively, if they can't stop them, they can't win. If they can't stop them, they can't win, y'all. Targets per game, 30.6. On those 30.6, averaging 175. Yards per reception, about 6.6 yards per reception, guys. 6.6 is not amazing, but it is better than Denver Broncos, 6.3. Denver Broncos with Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Troy Franklin are averaging about 214.6 yards per game. They're throwing it 35.2 times a game and getting it about 22.8. So that's what, like a 67% passing percentage. Pretty good. And 60% of their yards are, in fact, the passing game, which compared to the rest of the league, they have more rushing yards, is what that means, guys. Is what that means. And in case you guys didn't know, we are right here right now for this Denver Broncos New York Jets game. Right after I am finished calling this one, your man, your host, Mr. Mario Manuel himself will be back again for this Cowboys and Panthers game. And you better see him blinged up, because if he's not, I'm going to yell at him. I want to see that bling again. All right, 325 game. We got one heck of a game. 2 4-1 teams between the 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, y'all. Tonight, I got the Lions and the Chiefs. Should be another banger. I want a shootout, even though the Chiefs have not been killing it on the passing game. I know the Lions have. Lions currently rated number 1 in the league. What? We'll see how that goes, guys. It's going to be a good one. And Monday night, we got the Bears and the Commanders. Dark horse game. Dark horse game right here, y'all. Just you wait. Romo Dunze, Deebo Samuel. We got stars in this game. And if you didn't know, Caleb Williams has been doing a little better. He's looking a little hotter.
That matchup there was my favorite game of the entire year.
Last year? And if you didn't know, Mario says this matchup right here was his favorite game of the entire 2024 season. How crazy is that? So keep your eyes open. We're going to be live about 6:45 on Monday, give or take. And it's going to be a good one, y'all. It's going to be a good one. So I think I hit just about all my graphics for y'all. And we got the next 5 games. I didn't hit the next 5 games for each team. I made them, so let's use them. This week, you know who's facing right now. We got Broncos and Jets. Broncos for the next 5 games, facing up against another New York team, but this time not in London. They'll be back at home at Mile High City, killing it for that. Oh, that's 4:05, so that's a 5:05? That's not right. 3:05 Central Time. Oh, yeah, goes the other way. 3:05 Central Time, 4:05 Eastern. Giants and Broncos. Yeah, that's not the 3:25. It's a midday Sunday game, and then next week, immediately after, we will be covering this one, y'all. Cowboys versus the Broncos. We'll see how this one goes based off statistics. Cowboys, I think they're like number 1 in the league on offense, which is insane. But they're also like last in the league on defense, maybe like 28th. Which, because they're giving up and getting like 400 yards per game, which is insane. After that Dallas Cowboys game, they got another Texas matchup. And this time they're going to Houston to face the Texans for a 1 p.m. Broncos game. Raiders and Broncos, Thursday Night Football, Week 10. This should be a good one, y'all. I like the Raiders this year. Pete Carroll's doing okay. Doing okay. Could do better, but new to the team. So what do you expect, you know? And then finally for Week 11, we got a Chiefs and Broncos matchup for 425. I don't know if we're covering that one, but it is in the time bracket where we could. But we'll let you know soon for Week 11. I think we only got our schedule out to about Week 9 right now. Yeah, it is a Week 7, but I'm being a little positive. All right. After today, the London game, Jets and Broncos knocking in a bye. But the Jets will be going back home to New Jersey to face the Panthers. After that Panthers game in Week 7, they go to Week 8 home in Cincinnati against the Bengals, who maybe figure something out with Joe Flacco. We'll see today how they do against the Packers. Week 9, Jets get a bye. Nice little calm, relaxing week in Week 9. It's going to be getting cold in New Jersey about November, so they're going to get some time off and ice themselves down. Browns, Week 10, where they're going to be hosting again in New Jersey. And finally, Thursday Night Football between the Jets and the Patriots. Now, you would think the Patriots should get an easy dub, but the Jets and Patriots always play a hard-fought game that's both close to home. 2 New England-ish teams. They're hardy guys, and they're ready with the grit. I got about 2 minutes, y'all, until kickoff, and boy, are we ready. Who do we think's going to win, y'all? How we doing in the chat? Imperfect Bob, how you doing, man? El Royo, what's up? Mike, welcome. Bears D is good enough this year, but at least the offense is looking better. Who wins this London game, says Pringle. Off statistics, Denver should destroy them. However, London game, international games, man, it could be anyone. In case you didn't know, Jets currently 2-2 internationally. Broncos 1-1 internationally. That's the current international records for these 2 teams. We'll see how it goes. One of them's coming home with a losing record after the day. One of them is coming home with a winning record. Gino and Joseph, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Gino and Joseph. Spartan Stiff says, I feel like this game should be a blowout, but will somehow be close. Honestly, same, man. They got to keep these morning games interesting. They have been interesting. Last 2 games I called were pretty close ones. Steelers breaking away with the first one 2 weeks ago back in Dublin. And then last week, it was another London game between the Browns and the Vikings came in hot in those last 5 minutes and took the lead and won that game. Man, was that exciting. If you all weren't here, I was on my toes the last 2 minutes of skipping around. Ed Jean saying Jets. What does that spell? Loss. Yikes. How rude. It's all right. It's all right. That's funny. Made me laugh. Roger that. Biggest international oh, man. I'm not going to say all that one. Whoa. Mike. I see the Broncos winning, but the Jets D. Roger that. That was brutal, man. Irvine Lawrence. Does NFL London issue fan support option to add that home, away, and home feeling? I'm not 100% on that. When I do look in the stands on these international games, I do see a lot of representing jerseys. You see Broncos jerseys out there. You see Jets jerseys out there. Like these, if they're not fans, they look like fans. And today, they are fans. So I imagine this London game is going to get a little loud. Matt Steve saying Joe Namath is suited up. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Spartan Stiff been loving hanging out with y'all for football this season. We're loving hanging out for football this season too, man. We love it here. We love it here. I think I just heard a $5 super chat right there. Where is it? Brian with the $5 super chat. Let's all super chat Santino for his great work. Thanks, man. If you guys want to, awesome. If you don't, that's fine. We're here to provide y'all with game calling. In case you didn't know, this is Football Nation USA. We do live color radio broadcasting. That's what this is. We're here to paint a picture for you because we're seeing the game and you're not. So I'm going to try to make this as imagery as I can for you. So if you close your eyes, you could see what's happening. You could see Nik Bonitto crush Justin Fields. You could see Sauce Gardner pick off Bo Nix in your head. And we're about to start this game, y'all. I think, does it look like the Broncos are kicking off? Broncos are receiving the ball to start this game. So let me get my possession arrow rocked and rolling. All right, guys. Jets lining up to kick this ball off for the first play of the game. Are you guys ready? Welcome to Football Nation. My name's Santino. I'm your host for this first one. Let's effing go, guys. Let's effing go. And there we go, guys. Ball's kicked it away. Broncos receiving about the 5-yard line, back to the 20. Taking a right angle and couldn't make it to the 25 before he's picked up and dropped down by the Jets. Jets come out hard on that first play. He lifted him and power bombed him down at the 22-yard line, where the Jets are going to begin their first. The Broncos begin their first drive of the game. You got it? Hell yeah. We're going to get all these things to my left and underneath me settled for y'all. It always takes a second for the first game of the day. ESPN and CBS like to take their time, but that's all right because we don't. Bo Nix under center. I got J.K. Dobbins in the backfield for the first play of the game, starting at the 22-yard line. Here we go. And we got a toss to J.K. Dobbins on the left side, who makes it to about a 1-yard gain before being brought down by about 3 defenders. Ouch. Rough first play. It's all right. It's just beginning, guys. We're going to start a 2nd and 9 now. Oh, yeah, 2nd and 9 for the Denver Broncos on the 23-yard line. Here we go. J.K. Dobbins currently leading the backfield. R.J. Harvey, I imagine, will make some appearances later. Here we go, guys. Bo Nix once again under center. I got J.K. Dobbins behind and one receiver right. They are loaded on the line. Here comes the handoff on the right side this time. And this, he's going to make it about 3 yards. It looks like 2.5-ish. They're going to give this about a 3rd and 7 for y'all. Let me get this. Yeah, let me get this scoreboard back up. I got 7. I got 3rd down. 3rd and 7, y'all. Clock's a ticking. Clock is hot. Already a minute gone. Denver Broncos figuring out what to do next. I imagine we see a pass right here with 7 yards to gain and 2 unproductive runs. Yeah, Bo Nix in the shotgun takes the snap, looking right. Ooh, dodges one tackle, almost gets sacked already. Oh, and he gets it off. Oh, no, and there's a fumble. Oh, my goodness, do the Jets recover? Do they get their first turnover of the season?
Wow.
Could this be already? Holy cow. So, let me tell you what happened, all right, guys? Bo Nix looks right. He catches, who was that? It was Troy Franklin on the right side who grabs the ball on a quick little curl route, turns. As soon as he turned, Jets defense there to knock that ball out of his hands. And the Jets get their first turnover of the season. Wow. Would you look at that, guys? Who would have thought the Jets defense are the ones coming out strong? Hard. Turnover on downs. Hey, thank you for that $20 super chat, man. That's incredible. Steve Zioki. Listening for the next 14.5 hours, even while watching the Jays later. Sorry for the weird amount. My options are in Canadian funds. You're good, man. We appreciate any support. And we will be live for about 14.5 hours. All right, guys. Jets taking the field. Justin Fields under center. They're starting this drive on the Denver Broncos. 37, it looks like. And they're going to hand this off to Breece Hall. He's going to get about a 2-yard gain up that right middle side before being brought down. Justin Fields walking back to the huddle to call this next play. Jets, 2-yard gain on that first play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Let me get my scoreboard. Mario's on it, y'all. Mario's so good at this. He's so good at this. Here we go, guys. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. They're on the 35-yard line on the Denver Broncos side of the field. Fields under center. And there's going to be a false start is what it looks like. False start on the offense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, y'all. That is going to bring it to 2nd and 13. False start. And that'll bring it to 2nd and 13. Jets now on the 40-yard line instead of that 35-yard line, guys. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. He's got Breece Hall to his left. We got motion from Mason Taylor. Here's the snap. He's looking right. He's looking middle. He can't find anyone. Scrambling to the right side, and he gets brought down right before the line of scrimmage. I think that's going to go down as a sack, guys. That's going to go down as a Denver Broncos sack. That's one. That's one. Yeah, guys, we got some defense already. We got a forced fumble from the Jets and a sack. Oh, I guess it went for no gain. I'm not sure if that's going to be labeled as a sack, guys, since it was a no gain. No loss, no gain. We're back to a 2nd and 13. We're still on the 40-ish yard line. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. Here we go, 3rd and 13. Justin Fields scrambling again, moving to the right side, and he's past the line of scrimmage. Tries to juke him out and is not able to after a little shimmy. He's going to get taken down after about a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down for the Jets. 4th and 7 on the Denver 34-yard line. I imagine they bring out the field goal team to put this one up. 34, that's a, 51-yard field goal, I believe. Yeah. Me and Mario are arguing over the scoreboard. I'm going to do it. I got a 52-yard field goal attempt from the right hash, and it's up, and it's good. Let's get this touchdown music. Yeah, that's the original touchdown sound. I got more to play with, guys. Don't worry. All right, guys. New York Jets. First team to put points on the board. Let me get a +3. Boom. Oh, we got +6 all of a sudden. It's all right. We got 3 points in the New York Jets, y'all. All right, all right. We are now in a commercial break after the successful drive from the Jets with the first points on the board. So Broncos, first team to receive the ball. Let me stop the clock. I don't think it's still wrong. Broncos, first team to receive the ball. Jets, first team to score the ball. Whoa! Who'd have thunk? Jets are going to get ball at halftime. It's already in their favor, guys. As of right now, I guess all of a sudden, the Jets are projected to win. Well, not necessarily according to the line. If you're running with Vegas odds, guys, Jets are currently +7. So, 10 points. So if you got Vegas odds, you got a 10-point lead right now. Pretty solid. How we doing, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I'm Santino. Mario will be back later. Easy E313. How many dang London games do we need? In case you didn't know, this year is the most international games ever played during a regular season. I believe there are 7 or 8. I think it's like 4 in London, 1 in Ireland, 1 in Germany, and 1 in Spain. We're all over the place. Football trying to break out internationally and bring more fans in because America loves football, so why wouldn't everyone else? You know? I love football. I like football quite a bit, guys. All right. Here we go. J.R. Ewing. Come on, Jets. Howard Nelson says hello and good morning. Daily Brain Juice. Where do I stream the game? I am in Guam. I can't help you with the actual game stream, Daily Brain Juice, but I can call the game for you. So it's exclusively on NFL Network. So if you want to go through YouTube TV, I know they do the NFL package that way, which could end up being quite a bit. But if you want to hang out here, I'll call the game for you. And then you don't got to worry about it. Go do some errands, throw in some headphones, and enjoy. We're here. Football Nation. New York Jets are going to be set up to kick this one away to the Denver Broncos here in just a moment. Is this deja vu? I feel like I just saw him kick the ball off. 4 plays. Scoring drive for the Jets right there. They had 4 plays, and after the penalties, only obtained 1 yard. 1 yard. According to my TV, which is not great. That's all right, though. Jets kicking this one away to the Denver Broncos. And we will get the 3rd possession of the game here in just a moment. Broncos going to try to not fumble the ball to the New York Jets on this 2nd possession. I bet Peyton gave them a stern talking to after that one. Here we go. Broncos get the ball at the 5-yard line, bring it to 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 37. He's going to be brought down. 38 is what they're going to call it, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos, guys, right here, right now. They are on their own 38-yard line, trying to have a bit of a different drive this time. Hopefully Franklin can, maybe he changed his gloves during that last possession. I remember Scadaboo needed a new pair of gloves last week. But let's see what happens. Here we go, guys. Bo Nix, shotgun formation. You got Dobbins to his left, 2 receivers left. Here we go. Snap's going to be taken. He's looking center, passes it immediately. I think he hit his tight end right there, Evan Ingram. Nope, it's going to be Adkins right there. Adkins for the Denver Broncos. Let me see exactly. I think that's the backup tight end. That is the 3rd string tight end right there. Nate Adkins with a nice 6-yard reception. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 on their own 45-yard line. R.J. Harvey on the field. Going to be in the I formation. Here we go. Fakes the handoff. Uh-oh. Bo Nix in trouble. Oh, and he passes it away before being sacked. He almost got taken down. Jets defense are here to play, y'all. Jets almost with a sack right there. Didn't see that coming. That'll be an incomplete pass intended receiver. It was Mims, but he was really just throwing it away to someone nearby. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Denver Broncos. 3rd down.
Jets defense really did go on play.
3rd and 4, according to my TV. 3rd and 4. Here we go, guys. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap looking left, passes it immediately. I think he's going to hit Sutton right there. Ooh, baby. What a nice pass. And that's going to be a nice little pass to, oh, no, that's not Sutton. That was Pat Bryant. Pat Bryant got a nice rep right there. I thought it was Pat Bryant with his first reception of the game. A nice little 11-yard pass, and that's going to be a Denver Broncos first down. Sorry, I haven't said first down in a while, y'all. First down, Denver Broncos. Alrighty, guys. 1st and 10 on the Jets' 45-yard line, and it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. False start, I imagine. False start, Denver Broncos, and no longer on the 45 on the Jets side. It's going to be like midfield on the dot now. So center field, center of the field. We got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, guys, or in the first quarter. Jets currently leading. Broncos 1st and 15 on the 50-yard line, trying to get this across field. Bo Nix takes the snap and shotgun, sends it right to Franklin. No, Sutton, who's going to get knocked down. My apologies, y'all. Evan Ingram was the target right there, who caught the ball prior to the line of scrimmage and gets knocked down for a -1 yard gain. 2nd and 16 is what that's going to bring up. We're still about at that 50-yard line marker. I'm going to try to call these names a little better for y'all. My apologies, guys. Bo Nix under center. I think we got Dobbins in the backfield right now. Oh, the fake handoff. This time it's going to go back over to Sherwood. Sherwood is going to get that one, guys. Sherwood on that little handoff on the backside, a little reverse. It's going to go for about a 2-yard gain. Brings it around the right side. All right, guys, 3rd and 14 now for the Denver Broncos. They're still at their 48-yard line. They're not making much progress after this center of field that they've reached. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Oh, and he's scrambling. Here we go. He sends it up the middle. There's going to be a nice little grab by R.J. Harvey, center of the field, who's going to turn around and get about 9 yards before being brought down. That's going to bring up a 4th and 5, guys. 4th and 5 on the 39-yard line on the Jets side of the field. And that's, yeah, it's no man's land. No, they could kick it. That's a 56-yarder. A field goal here would be a 56-yard field goal, guys. Yeah, and they sure are lining up for it. From the right hash, Denver Broncos, they're going to call it a 57. That's all right. 57-yard field goal from Lutz right here. We'll see if he can put it through the uprights. This is deep, y'all. 57. And it's up. Ooh, and it's looking right. Ooh, and he keeps it in. And that's another field goal, guys. 3-3. Beautiful kick. Oh, this new touchdown sounds cool. All right. Sorry. I dig that. I like that a lot. That's intense. Cool. 3-3, guys. Field goal. No touchdowns yet, but we got a tie game here in London. I like it. Tie game in London. Commercial break, y'all. When we come back, the Denver Broncos kicking it off to the New York Jets. What up, guys? How are we doing today? Irvine Lawrence checking in. Hey, Santino, will we get you and Mario doing the Super Bowl together? That could be a lot of fun. Maybe. That could be fun. We'll see. That's far from now. We will be covering the Super Bowl, of course. Who's going to cover it, whether it be me or him? Maybe I'll check in. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. Mario says we could definitely do that game together, so look forward to it. Super Bowl's more fun with friends, so you guys get with your friends while we call it here, and it'll be a blast. Gino and Joseph saying, for real, Gray. Gray 59, my grandma who's in a wheelchair could kick those field goals. W Broncos. In a wheelchair? With that right wheel, man? That's crazy. What's that, like a little wheelie? T.M. Martin Esquire saying, if Jets don't win today, Aaron Glenn going to get sacked for sure. Yeah, he has made Jets franchise history with the start, in case you didn't know that. Frito Almighty. What's up, Bob? Steve Zioki. Yeah, international games are neat if there's scarcity, not tons. I'm fine with the international games as long as the players are okay with it. As long as it's not putting too much stress like back and forth. The Vikings did have 2 consecutive international games the past 2 weeks. If you did not realize, they played in Ireland, then flew immediately to London and stayed there for a whole week before the game. They got to use the practice fields out there and everything. Matt Steve saying punt practice. Not yet, man. Not yet. There hasn't been a punt yet, actually. There hasn't been a punt. There's been a fumble and 2 field goals. No punts yet. No punts, which we love to see. We like seeing points and turnovers. Turnovers are fun. Points are cool. Kane and PG saying, Santino. What up, Kane? What's good, man? Tate Brown. I'm sitting on the sidewalk watching the traffic light change. More exciting. Yikes. Thanks, man. Keith Musgrave. Is this the only way the New York Jets win to go to London? Maybe. I mean, the Jets' offense has been doing good. Their defense has not, though. So we'll see if they can do that. The defense has already shown up today more than the beginning of the entire season, seeing as they did get their first turnover of the 2025 season on the first drive of this game. So let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how this goes. Tell Mario it's a 6:30 a.m. Super Bowl. If that's the case, I guess I would call it. All right, Broncos kick it away. Jets are going to get it about the 5-yard line, bringing it back to the 25 and get stopped. Oh, no, okay, here we go. He broke through to the 40, the 50, the 40, the 35, the 30. Holy cow, how'd that just happen? So he got smothered around a few defenders, but he found the gaps, guys. He found those gaps. I lost him. I think the camera guy lost him because he brought it over to someone who was going down. And I got confused for a half a second there. My apologies. Yeah, he tore through that tackle, saved himself up by his fingertips right there, and kept persevering. And he brought that all the way to the other side of the field, guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 on the Denver Broncos, 24-yard line. Jets starting the drive just outside of the red zone. It's going to be a toss over to Breece Hall on the left side, who cannot find space. The Denver Broncos chase him down and knock him down about 2 yards shy of the line of scrimmage. So that'll go down as a 2-yard loss, y'all. It is now 2nd and 12. The New York Jets on the Denver Broncos 26-yard line. Wow. Jets came to play. They sure did, Gray 59. Holy cow. They're out here today. What a great kickoff return for the New York Jets. Beautiful, beautiful. 2nd and 12. I got Justin Fields in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 receivers right, and he's going to hand it off to Breece Hall, who's going to take it up the middle for about a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain right there from Breece Hall, guys. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Jets in field goal range, very much so. 2 yards away from the red zone even. Wow. Their current drive is only 2 yards outside of that kickoff return. But they are just outside of the end zone. I mean, the red zone, guys. Looking good. Looking good. Justin Fields currently in the shotgun formation waiting for this snap, y'all. I got 2 receivers right. Broncos are spread all over the backfield. Here we go. Justin Fields scrambling in the pocket. Almost gets taken down before he lets it off to the left side. Lets it off to the left side, and that's going to be another loss of yards. Tackle there from Talanoa Hufanga. It's going to be a negative 1-yard gain. So no gain. Jets offense not doing incredible, guys. I think the Jets have very low yards right now. Jets currently at 38 total yards. Offense on both sides of the football not looking phenomenal. We're going to line up for another field goal for the New York Jets. Another field goal. 41-yarder. 41-yarder from the left hash, and it's going to be good, guys. And it's going to be good. Let's get the touchdown sound. 3 points for the New York Jets. And they take the lead yet again. Wow, New York Jets looking decent today. Defensively and special team side of the ball. New York Jets with a recovered fumble from the Denver Broncos. And with, let me get the exact stat on that kickoff return, guys. That was a 72-yard kickoff return. 72-yard kickoff return, guys, for the New York Jets. What a beautiful return that was, but they couldn't do anything with it. The total drive after that resulted, I think, in negative yardage. No, just 1 yard. They got 1 yard offensively after the special teams put the team on their back and brought them into the field goal range right off rip. All right. Jets are here. See you later. Mario's off screen saving his voice for later games. Yes, in case you didn't know, guys, this is my 4th game. My name is Santino. Normally I'm the back end. The slides you guys see that Mario talks about, I make them. I make the slides, and now I call some games. I've now done 3 Viking games. This is my first non-Vikings games. We got Broncos and Jets, which is cool. I'm fine covering other teams. It's enjoyable. Calling these games is honestly a pleasure, if anything, because we get to hang out with y'all, and as CMC later said, Mario's not a morning guy. You guys should see him when he opens the door for me when I get to his house at about 6:45 in the morning. I'm like, morning, Mario. He's like, honestly, man, don't talk to me. He's like, I got stuff set up for you. I'm going to make 4 pots of coffee, and we're going to get through this. So he'll be here at noon for the Cowboys game, wearing his chain. If you guys didn't know, he'll be blinged up because the man loves it. All right, how we doing in the chat? Marsh, Otani, Jubbs, Mahomes, etc. Seth Charleston, you're the man, Santiago. Santino's the name. Santiago, I get quite a lot, though, so that's fine. How you doing, Seth Charleston? Tate Brown, good show. Thank you. Thank you, Tate Brown. Texas Baby Boy 22. Mr. Fantastic, me too. Let Fields throw. Fields is not, I don't think Fields has many passing yards yet. The Jets currently with 33 passing yards. Oh, no. -1. -1. The Jets have 9 total yards, guys. The Jets have 9. Count it on your hands. 9 total yards right now. Whoa. That's wild. Alrighty, guys. We are now exiting the commercial break. Jets here to kick it off to the Denver Broncos yet again. Broncos get this ball at about the 2, bring it back to the 20, the 25, the 30, and about the 32 before getting pushed out of bounds. Mario did call the game holding his baby. It's so funny. Sammy's the cutest little guy ever. Alrighty, guys. After that kickoff return, the Broncos are going to have the ball. They're going to start their drive and their own 31-yard line. Their own 31-yard line, guys. We got 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Don't worry about it, Seth. I appreciate the apology, but it wasn't necessary. I get my name mixed up all the time. Shotgun formation from the Broncos, and they fake the handoff, and they're going to sit it to the right side. Oh, and a beautiful catch right there from Sutton. Nice 17-yard gain. Snagged it in between defenders.
Let's go.
Very, very nice. And that's going to be a Denver Broncos first down. I believe that's the second first down of the game, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Broncos, 55 total yards right now. We needed these yardage numbers up. 55 total yards from the Broncos, 9 from the New York Jets, and that's not okay. Here we go, guys. Bo Nix under center, and there's going to be some whistles here. I'm hearing some whistling. There's trains on tooting by. Let's see what's going on. I got the referees talking about something. I didn't see a flag. Sean Payton talking to the refs. They're just adjusting the play clock, I guess. Just a quick clock adjustment. In case you guys didn't know, we are in London, and the technology for NFL sporting is not as perfect in London as it is throughout the majority of our United States home stadiums. So they're doing the best they can. London is the most used international area. Here we go, guys. Back under center, I formation. The handoff's going to be right here to J.K. Dobbins, who gets snuffed down right at the line of scrimmage. No yard gain right there, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Second down. 2nd and 10, guys. We got about 3.5-ish minutes remaining here this first quarter. Let's see what the Broncos are going to do next. I got Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Wide receivers all over the left side. Looks like he's calling some type of audible. He takes the snap. Looking left. Airs it out. Oh, and we're going to get a nice 14-yard gain here from Sutton. Good reception, but there is a flag on the play. I think I'm getting an offensive holding call. Yeah, and that's going to be an offensive holding call, y'all. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 20 now. 2nd and 20. Let me stop the clock right here. Get it adjusted to the correct time for y'all. Bo Nix is the Broncos are having issues right now, guys. The Broncos are having issues right now. We got a 2nd and 20 for the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation again. Let me start this clock. We got about 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in this quarter. And the snap's going to be taken. He's going to send it to the right side to A.J. Harvey on a little swing route, who breaks one tackle and gets taken down about 3 yards after the line of scrimmage. Call it 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and 16 for the Denver Broncos. 3rd and 16, Denver Broncos. My TV's saying 17. We'll call it 3rd and 16. Looks like 3rd and 16 to me. Here we go. Denver Broncos on their own 42-yard line, trying to get it past midfield again, at least in field goal range, which so far we just got a field day with kicks going on. Kickoffs and field goals, guys. Shotgun formation from Bo Nix, takes the snap. Looking left, airs it out. Oh, the pump fake. And now he's running right, scrambling fast. Bo Nix picking up a bunch of yards before he trips and falls into the sideline. Nobody there. That's a big rush there from Bo Nix, about 11 yards. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5. And we are once again in no man's land, guys. A kick right here is going to be a 64-yarder. And that is deep. 64-yard field goal if they try it here. I imagine they might. Are they going to go for it? It looks like they might be going for it. Yeah, the Broncos set up to go for it on this 4th and 5 at the 52. Here we go. Bo Nix shotgun formation. 3 receivers bunched up on the left side. He's looking right, though, and he airs it out, and he finds Evan Ingram for that first down for the Denver Broncos. First down, Denver Broncos. Good job moving the chains right there from Bo Nix and Evan Ingram. Nice connection there for an 11-yard gain and a first down. Very, very nice. So we'll go first down and 10. Broncos now on the opposite side of the field on the New York Jets 36-yard line. This is no longer no man's land, so if they need another 3-pointer right here, they could hit it. They could hit it. Let's see what they decide to do next. All right, Bo Nix under center. I think I got Dobbins behind him in the backfield. It sure is, and he's going to fake the handoff to him, and he's going to catch. Who was that? Was that Sutton? That was Sutton again for another 6-yard gain. Nice catch right there, Sutton. Yeah, that was tight. He had coverage all over him. Cover all over him. Sauce Gardner. Dude, I said the 52. Hey, man, I like the 52, man. Whatever. Keep me honest, though. Keep me honest. I appreciate that. We got a challenge on the field. We got a challenge flag on the field from the New York Jets. I think he's challenging if that was a catch. And that's not going to go well there on the challenge. It's going to be... Oh, wait, it is. Oh, replay assist. Oh, yeah, that's not a catch. He had no control when he brought that to the ground. Yeah, that's going to be ruled as an incomplete, guys. My apologies. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, guys. Ooh. 2nd and 10 for the Denver Broncos. After a replay assist happened right there. We got 40 seconds remaining in this quarter right here. Bo Nix. Bo Nix trying to get some more space on the other side of the field. Oh, and we got extra time here with since the play was ruled incomplete, the runoff stopped at what's supposed to be 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. So they're going to add about 30 seconds to this quarter right now. Refs are confusing everyone. That's all right, guys. Once we get things in order on the field, the majority of players looking confused. It's a lot of confusion. All right, Bo Nix, shotgun formation. Here we go. I got a 2nd and 10 right now, and he's going to fake the handoff on the left side. And he's going to catch, I believe, Marvin Mims Jr. right there on a little swing route for about a 40-yard gain before getting pushed out of bounds. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, guys, for the Denver Broncos. They're on the Jets' 32-yard line, trying to put some more points on the board right here. They're going to try and get the first touchdown of the game is what I hope to see. I want to yell touchdown. All right, takes the snap right here from shotgun formation. Airs it out again. I think that's Evan Ingram once again. Evan Ingram having a field day, guys. He's going to get about a 16-yard gain, bring up another Denver Broncos. First down. First down, Denver Broncos, y'all. We got moving chains. Moving the chains. 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos, and this might bring us to the end of the first quarter, and it's looking like it's gonna. Evan Ingram with the last reception right there. Oh, looks like they're going to pretend 3. Oh, and they take the snap and shotgun. They get one off. Pass to the right side. Oh, and they catch Adkins, the 3rd string tight end for the touchdown. Touchdown, Denver Broncos! They got the playoff with 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and they hit Adkins. Bo Nix to Adkins on the right side of the field. Love to see it. No, that was 3rd down. No, that was 1st down. That was a 1st down play, guys. It was 1st and 10 right there from the 16-yard line. He hits Adkins. 16-yard touchdowns. Bo Nixon, the 3rd string tight end, connect right there. I can't imagine many of you got him in your fantasy. I know I don't. All right, and that's going to set up an extra point, which is good. That'll put one more point up there for the Denver Broncos. And we got a 10-6 game in exiting the first quarter. Nice. We got a touchdown right at the end of the first, guys. Touchdown Denver Broncos brings us a 10-6 with the Jets receiving the ball at the beginning of the 2nd and 3rd quarter now. Cool. Very cool. Alrighty, y'all. How we doing, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing in the chat? Thanks for checking in for this early morning London game, y'all. Let's see who's in here. I got Johnny Blader, Citizen 3. I remember you guys. Sasha and Savisha. What up, Sasha and Savisha? BB, War of the Field Goals. We got our first touchdown, though, BB, so that's cool. Sam Pretty saying boo. J.R. Ewing, touchdown. Sorry. Johnny Blade saying exactly, Lone Wolf. Jeff Rowley listing a bunch of names from the Saints. Colin. Nice. Colin Prabulik. Lutz. Yeah, Lutz doing the job, man. Hitting it. Anthony Tran, good luck on Denver Broncos. Joey Long, touchdown, Nate Adkins. It sure was. That was a nice little connection between Nate Adkins. Joey Long saying Nate Adkins is more a tight end than a 3rd stringer. Well, only reason I call him a 3rd stringer is because according to the Denver Broncos depth chart, their starting is Evan Ingram, 2nd Adam Troutman, and then according to the depth chart, their 3rd string tight end is Nate Adkins. The only reason I called it like that. Obviously, he's not the 3rd string because I have not seen Troutman out there getting reception. Huh? But we're trying to make connections, y'all. So where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from today? In case you didn't know, our home office is right here in beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. Big 210. I personally am from upstate New York, but we're right here today. Even though I am from New York, I'm not a Jets fan. I'm a Minnesota fan. So I want to know where you guys are watching from. How do I... Can't even... The chat's gone.
You'll have to click where it says top chat at the top. On the chat box.
Here, let me see. Found it. All right. Where are we watching from? I got Marvin Moore in Chicago. I got Darren Taylor in Indiana. Percules in Kansas City. Dairyland. LNF. in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Sheboygan. That's a cool name. Julian Walker in El Paso. What up, Texas native? I got Scort Courtright in Sanford, Florida. Brandon Herron in Trenton, Tennessee. Matt Steve in Kansas. Flagstaff, Arizona from Seth. Mr. Fantastic DW in Illinois. Louisville, Kentucky. Scott McLeish. We got a kickoff about to happen, guys. Denver Broncos kicking it away to the Jets. I'll return to the Jet in just a moment. Jets are going to get the bouncer at the 5-yard line, bring it back to the 20, the 25, the 27. The Jets kickoff team is doing well because that should not have gone that far after that botch, that weird bounce. Let's see who else is in here, guys. I got Bill O'Connor in Larkspur, Colorado. Kevin Jolly in South Dakota. Brad H. in Arizona. Ryan Kennedy in Ohio. J.R. Ewing, Memphis. Captain Mickey Mouse in Maine. What up, Mickey Mouse? Ryan Kennedy in Ohio. Rushing yard says Brees Hall, please score a touchdown. I think we might see that today. But here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the Jets on their own 26-yard line. I got Fields in shotgun formation looking left. I think he's going to hit Taylor right there for about a 2-yard gain before getting pushed out of bounds by Hufanga. Nice gain right there of 2 yards for Mason Taylor. I like Mason Taylor. He's doing a nice job this year. 2nd and 8, guys, for the New York Jets on their own 28-yard line. I will come back to the chat and see where else you guys are watching from in just a moment because I want to know. I like seeing that stuff. That's cool, man. Checking in from all over the world. Here we go. Justin Fields under center. Brees Hall in the backfield. Maybe you get that touchdown on a breakaway right here. And he hands it off up the middle. Not a touchdown, but it will go down as a 3-yard gain, guys. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the New York Jets. 3rd and 5 for the New York Jets on their own 31-yard line. Clock's a ticking. I got 14 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 5 for the New York Jets. I believe they are still trying to get their first down. Here we go. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. Brees Hall to his left yet again. Now to the right after a slight motion. Takes the snap, looking left. Airs it out left. And he's looking for no, not Wilson. Looking for Smith. Looking for Smith, but not able to connect to Smith. And that's going to go down as an incomplete pass to bring up another 4th down. And most likely a punt from the New York Jets. This is the first punt of the game, guys. As long as there is no weird stuff from Aaron Glenn, old boy under Sean Payton back in the day. As long as there's no trick play, we're going to see a punt here to the Denver Broncos. McNamara here to send it away. And it's up. He sure doesn't. And they're going to get the ball at about the 15 for the Broncos. And he's going to break 1 or 2 tackles after he can get about 5 yards before being brought down on the punt return. 5-yard gain on the punt return, guys. The Broncos will take possession on their own 21-yard line. Broncos on the 21 before we head to this commercial break. Let me see where else you guys are from. My apologies for jumping away. Disney Lover, 1971 from Beloit, Wisconsin. Protby Jube, Delaware man. What's up, Delaware? Deontay Parks, Jackson, Mississippi. Yvette Perez in Cicero, Illinois. We got Ryan Kennedy in Ohio. Let's see where else I got. Eric Catherine in Atlanta, Georgia. Peoria in Arizona. Huh? Yeah. Lovely Golden Me, Houston. Shay Clampert, Granby, Montana. Oh, we're going to set up the chat. I like this thing. I like this thing because this is a new function as of like last week or the week prior, I believe now. We get to see y'all. You guys get to be featured right here. Right here. Welcome. And it's now us. It's us and y'all. Mario, me, and you. We all here, y'all. Rushing yard saying, let's go. Jets knock in. I got a New York native from Niagara Falls, just outside of Buffalo. What up, Donald Biddy?
Just outside your hometown.
Just not too far from where I'm from. I'm from Rome, New York, if you guys didn't know. Upstate New York, none of that New York City. real rural area, small little area, about 40,000 is the population. Not big at all. Raleigh, North Carolina, what's going on? June in El Paso, Easy Prods, Philly. What's good, Philly? How we doing? Go Pack Go. Man's from Green Bay, Wisconsin, he says. BB saying Lone, don't F with Texas. You know it, man. You know it. Joshua Wooten in Dade County. Marshall Tyrell, Louisville, Kentucky. Ultra Instinct Disc Golf saying Vegas called that the best receivers and running backs and tight ends won't get any yards. Go figure. Well, as of right now, Garrett Wilson, I don't think he even has a target yet. So he's getting shut down by PS2, guys. PS2 is shutting him down, and I thought that might happen today. Hopefully he does get some space out there, because I do think I have Garrett Wilson in one fantasy league. So I would love to see a nice little TD from him. I got Tim from Minoy, North Dakota. They're currently showing the replay on that Adkins touchdown. That was a nice little TD for them on that right side. Mike Johnson, Rhode Island. Lucas Garage in Germany. What's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, guys. We're back to the action here. Bo Nix under center is going to fake the handoff, and he's looking right, and he's scrambling, and he sends it deep. Holy cow. And there's nobody there for it. Marvin Mims is going to be the intended receiver. He aired that ball out like 80 yards, guys. The ball dropped down and hit dirt at about the 10-yard line is what it looked like. Holy cow. Yeah, he threw that from the 18-yard line. The ball touched down at the 18-yard line. Holy cow. Bo Nix got a cannon, y'all. Bo Nix has a cannon, and that wasn't too inaccurate. If Marvin Mims had a little more wheels, he could have got it. All right, 2nd and 10. Here comes the reverse to Evan Ingram. He's going to come around in motion and get the handoff from Nix and swing it around for 7 yards. Evan Ingram looking good today, y'all. Evan Ingram looking good today. I like it. That'll be a 7-yard gain right there to bring up a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, guys. We got the threes up. Let's see what the Denver Broncos can do. We're looking for another first down and the movement on the chains. I still don't think the Jets have a first down yet, now that I think about it. But it's all right. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Denver Broncos on their own 28-yard line. Bo Nix, shotgun, takes the snap, looking left. Connects again with Evan Ingram for the Denver Broncos. First down. Evan Ingram having a day, guys. Having a day. Second, Bo Nix is currently leading the Denver Broncos in rushing yards with Evan Ingram right behind him, if you guys weren't aware, which is pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Evan Ingram, 4 receptions for 30 yards on the day so far. Looking solid. 1st and 10, guys, for the Denver Broncos on their own 32, I believe. On their own 31 is where they're marking it. 1st and 10. Bo Nix under center. He's going to hand this one off to J.K. Dobbins, who's tried to break away on the right side, but it only looked like he's going to pick up 1 yard right there before he gets knocked down. CMC saying it's the 2nd quarter. You're right. There we go. It is the 2nd quarter. You're so right, CMC. Here we go. All right, 11 minutes and 40-ish seconds left in the first half of this game, guys. And don't you go anywhere, because we are going to have our normal halftime trivia quiz. And it's going to be fun, y'all. We got a nice one, Broncos-Jets one. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. Here's the snap, and he's going to toss it to the left side and hit Franklin. Hit Troy Franklin right there. And that's going to be about a gain of 7 yards, it looks like. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, y'all. 3rd and 2 for the Denver Broncos at about the 40-yard line. After that 7-yard reception from Troy Franklin. They're calling it 3rd and 1, actually. 3rd and 1 for the Denver Broncos right here. Let's see what that's going to happen. Here we go. Timeout? We actually had a timeout right there. Injury timeout. Injury timeout is going to bring us to a short commercial break. How we doing, guys? Joey Long saying 3rd and 1. Appreciate the updates, brother. Appreciate the updates. All right, Jeff Rowley, how about them Hoosiers? Darren Taylor just subscribed. Welcome, Darren Taylor. Come on back for every game. We got football all day long today. All day long. Literally. I don't think Mario's going to take a single break. Maybe between the third and fourth game, he might get 15 minutes, but unlikely. J.R. Ewing, because Jet's going to stay at 6. That's sad. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. They still have yet to get a first down, though, which is scary. Offense is yet to show up. I'm curious. What is their offensive stats, y'all? Ooh. Let me see right here. Having a technical issue. Offensive stats. Jets have 14 yards on the day. Whoa. Not good. Very not good. Daniel Mahuski, second quarter it is, and if you said that before we changed it, my apologies, it is now. T.M. Martin Esquire, I want to see Ravens play at 1 p.m. We are not doing the Ravens today, unfortunately. I do apologize. We'll be covering the Cowboys games at that time because Mario says there's no Lamar Jackson. So do you really want to watch Cooper Rush do that? I don't even know if Rush rushes it because that's a Russian team and they need to be rushing the ball. Captain Mickey Mouse, who got injured, I do not have the update on that. It had a really quick breakaway without showing the injury. I will let you know as soon as we get back after this commercial break, Captain Mickey Mouse. Vibe check. Me and my girl watching the game from Trinidad. We love y'all. Thanks for checking in, Vibe check. Hopefully we check those vibes off, man. We're trying to. We're trying to keep this entertaining for everyone around the world. Christina Wright, Jacksonville, Florida. Duval. What's good? What's good, Christina? How you doing? Bleon17 said, let's go Donkeys. Alrighty, guys. 3rd and 2nd for the Denver Broncos. After that, it did not tell me who that injury timeout was, but as soon as I find out, I will let you know. 3rd and 2nd for the Denver Broncos. I believe that they're on 40-yard line. They should be on the 40-yard line. Here we go. 11 minutes remaining. I got McDonald the 4th coming off the field right now for the Jets. Just 3rd and 2nd right now. I imagine that was the injury. McDonald the 4th. Entering the medical tent. McDonald the 4th on the Jets. Yikes. That is not great for them. Alrighty, guys. Bo Nix in this shotgun formation. And he's going to take the snap and sprint to the left side and truck stick the defense. Bo Nix with a big shoulder down and getting himself his very own first down for the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix takes that snap, fakes the handoff, and just takes off. And boom! Damn! He ran right into him. Yeah, guys, so Will McDonald seems like the left defensive end for the Jets was walked into the medical tent. Oh, and Bo Nix honestly may have injured the person he truck stick. Bo Nix, the I formation going to hand this one to J.K. Dobbins, who's going to get about a 5-yard gain right there. Yeah, Bo Nix may have injured someone with that truck stick. Wow, that is metal. That is gritty as it gets, guys. You got a defender in front of him. I was like, I ain't scared of him. He should be scared of me. 2nd and 5 for the Denver Broncos on their own 49-yard line. They're moving the ball down the field, guys. Denver Broncos with a decent possession right now. Here we go. Here we go. Bo Nix and shotgun going to fake the handoff to J.K. Dobbins and toss this over the middle. He barely avoided a sack right there. The Jets brought the squad. They brought the squad, but were not able to successfully sack Bo Nix before he threw this ball away. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. 3rd down and 5. Those 5 yards coming from the J.K. Dobbins rush. And then 2nd down being the incomplete pass right there, avoiding the sack. 3rd and 5 for the Denver Broncos, right at midfield or so. Let's see what they can do, guys. Bo Nix calling an audible right here. J.K. Dobbins motions to the right. Takes the snap, looking right, swing route to Dobbins. Oh, and an incomplete pass. That would have been a really good play, guys, too. J.K. Dobbins had 3 blockers right in front of him on a quick screen/swing route on the right side, but the pass goes incomplete. Cannot keep his hands on the ball. Unfortunate right there for Dobbins. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5 for the Denver Broncos. It's dead center 50 or so yard line.
68-yarder? I don't think so.
Yeah, that would be like a 67, 68-yard field goal right here, guys. And we've seen some cool records, but I believe this is going to go down as a punt. Denver Broncos, their first punt of the game right here. Jets are still in it, guys. It's a 4-point game. Field goal won't tie it, but the touchdown will take the lead. Denver's going to punt this one away. Jets to receive the ball here. Ooh, and it's going to roll back into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback, guys. Touchback. And the Jets are going to get the ball here. It's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 20-yard line. All right. All right, guys. Who do we think's going to win this game, y'all? Do you guys think the Jets are going to win this game or the Broncos? If you're a Jets fan, I want to see. Put some airplanes in the chat, y'all. Give me some airplanes in the chat. I want to see the Jets fan because they're about to get the ball, and they need a drive right here to put this game back up, and they want to take the lead. So if you're a Jets fan, let me see those Jets in the chat. Let me see your Jets, guys. Hey, there we go. Right away, Harlan Parker Jr. understood the assignment. Right here, guys. Jets, Jets. Here we go. We need to see some offense from the Jets, guys. They currently have 14 yards. 14 yards on the day. We got more Jets. I see you. I see y'all. Not a lot of y'all are checking in. David Maj, Jets, Jets. Hello, good sir. All right, guys. Jets fans are pretty quiet. Broncos in the lead, though. Are my Broncos fans here? Do we have Broncos fans in the chat? If you're a Broncos fan, drop those Broncos, guys. Jets fans not showing up. I do see Harlan Parker, but not too many others. Harlan Parker and one other. David Maj. We got Broncos fans in the chat. Let's check in these Broncos fans. T. Fishes putting up those Broncos. DJ Tweet Mob putting up them horses. Let's go Broncos. Maga Man, Broncos. There's the Jets fans there. We got Gaming Gulag right here. T.M. Martin saying, let's go Lions. We'll see that later. We will see that one later. Currently rated best team in the league. That's the tonight game, I believe. Earth Citizen 3 with the Broncos. Robert Zamora, we got the Broncos. Oh, here's some Jets fans. Broncos showing up hard, those guys. Broncos are showing up hard. We see these people out here. Maga Man, Diff and Daff, CMC, BB. Hey, there's a Jets fan. What's up, Paul Gregory? I'm loving seeing you guys check in and support your teams. We love to see it. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. I don't have my swag. It's over there, unfortunately. And it's okay, though. Don't worry about it. I'm a Vikings fan, and I was hype for last week's London win because I was very disappointed on that Dublin, Ireland loss against the Steelers. There's no way we could have went the whole international trip 2 games in a row, 0-2. Vikings would have came back with their heads down, walking like a hurt puppy if that was the case. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for checking in for the chat for the Broncos and Jets fans. We got the Jets taking the ball right here. 1st and 10 on their own 20 after the touchback. Shotgun formation. Fields going to take the snap, avoiding tackles, but not that one. He's going to get brought down for the sack. Big sack right there on Justin Fields. Giggity, says Mario. Big old sack. Sorry, I whispered that. That was weird. 4-yard loss right there for the Jets. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14. Justin Fields gets sacked for the 2nd time today. 2nd sack on Justin Fields today. Denver Broncos are stopping the Jets on every offensive possession so far. New York Jets, shotgun formation yet again. Takes the snap, looking right. Oh, man. First target for Garrett Wilson in his hands. And for some reason, out of his hands. I don't know how he dropped that, guys. That was textbook play. That's the one where you're watching that game and you look at, like, anyone next to you and it's like, you could have made that catch. My bum friend could have made that catch. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Garrett Wilson, man. That's no good. That's no good. First target. Only target so far in a drop. Justin Fields in the shotgun again. They're going to try to get some yardage. I think that was an offsides play. Yeah. Yeah. Neutral zone infraction. Most likely coming. I don't think so, man. That was definitely defense, I think. Yeah, like he was very, very offsides. Yeah, that was Nik Bonitto. He wanted to get another sack. He was pissed off he hasn't got a sack this game yet, Nik Bonitto. So he runs offsides by like a 2-second head start. It was honestly kind of funny, guys. No one even moved yet. Justin Fields looked to his left, and Bonito's just ready to sack him all of a sudden. Hey, I heard it. Welcome to First Down, Gabrielo Ravelo Sanchez. What up, dude? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, guys, we got third and 9, guys. 3rd and 9 right here for the Jets. Justin Fields in the backfield. Oh, no, and he gets brought down again. Another sack on Justin Fields. The Broncos eating away at the Jets offense. Oh, my God. The Broncos are just trying to fluff their statistics right now defensively. A 9-yard loss on that sack. Cooper going to go down. Cooper going to get the sack that time, and that is now 24 sacks for the Denver Broncos on the year. Whoa. 24 sacks. This is week 6. They're now averaging 4 sacks a game with that one, y'all. 4 sacks a game. Jets here to punt it away from their own end zone. That's going to reach about the 35-yard line on the opposite side of the field. He dodges one tackle and brings it about 6 yards up. And the Denver Broncos, after another great defensive play, are going to start their possession on their own 41. Decent field position yet again. Dang, guys. Broncos defense here to play. Here to play. Let's bring up some statistics over here, guys. Let me bring up this Jets offense and Broncos defensive stats going on. Jets offense, y'all. Right here, yards per game, 319.4, 20th in the league. Points per game, 22.4. These are not showing up well today, these offensive stats, guys. The Denver Broncos defense is tearing them down. Tearing them down. Speaking of which, that defensive stats that they have right here, y'all. Defensive stats, as we talked about it. Green is good. Green is good. Points per game, they're only giving up 16.8, and they are holding that statistic true. As of right now, they're only giving up 3 points per quarter. As of right now today, yikes, which would end up being 12 points for the whole game. So that number will go down if they keep it up to this, y'all. And if that goes down, they could end up being first in the league at points per game. Only giving up 288. They've given up, I think, 15 today. What in the heck? Broncos defense, total yards due to the sacks now is 1. Wow. Broncos defense has given up 15 rushing yards, 13 rushing yards, and negative 12 passing yards, guys. Oh, my God. Holy cow. The Jets' total offense is negative. I don't think I've ever seen that. Holy crap, guys. That's insane. Let's not talk about that again because I feel secondhand embarrassment. Whoa. Okay, let's bring up that defense that is absolutely shutting this team down, guys. These guys right here. Nik Bonitto, head start on that false start, offsides play a second ago. He's trying to get 8 sacks. However, Connor was the guy that got the – oh, no, it was Cooper right here. He got that last sack for that 7-yard loss, guys, which brought up the punt. On the main screen. Nice. Hufunga, 2 tackles. All right, sacks for today. We got Uwazurike with 1 sack. I got Cooper with 1 sack, and I got Franklin Myers with 1 sack. That's 3 sacks for the defense right now. Thank you for that, Mario. I appreciate it. I didn't know where to find that button, but now I do. Welcome new members. I got another new member, James Lewis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, guys, back to football. Bo Nix with the snap, scrambles, looks right, and he's going to hit, I believe that was Franklin on the right side for a small gain. Let's put this back over here. Let me get my play calls. Yeah, that's a 5-yard gain for Franklin right there after that quick pass scramble on the right side. Very nice connection there from Bo Nix and Franklin. James Lewis, thank you. First down. I see you too as well, Gabriella. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Bo Nix under center. Going to hand this one off to J.K. Dobbins right up the middle, who's going to punch through for a Denver Broncos first down. Denver Broncos been moving the chains today a little bit at a time. Only found the end zone once, and they're going to try to make it twice here before the end of this half. We got 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Let me drop this down. Got it. Bada bing. Bada boom. There we go. 43-42. Here we go. 1st and 10. Denver Broncos across midfield now at the 48-49 yard line on the Jets side of the field. Bo Nix in the shotgun, empty backfield, wide receivers everywhere. He's scrambling to the left side, and he's going to run this ball past the first down line, going for another Bo Nix first down, y'all. Good job, Bo Nix. Doing very well, honestly, actually, leading the team in rushing right now. Bo Nix, 26 yards on the day. First down right there, and they're going to keep these chains moving. Broncos, first down. I want to call it Jets first down. Yeah. No, I mean, they did have an empty backfield, and they created a lot of space right there. But you saw that, right? He did slide. No, 2nd and 1. What looked to be a first down, he slid down early, so they marked it 1 yard short of that first down line. 2nd and 1. They're going to hand this off to J.K. Dobbins, who might have just got stuffed right there for about a half a yard gain, guys. That'll bring a 3rd and 1. Ooh. Jets defense says they're about that life, y'all. They said they're about that life. 3rd and 1. Jets defense is the only part of the team that's here today so far. The special teams has more yards than the offense. Ouch. Here we go, guys. Denver Broncos trying to move the chains right here. I got Bo Nix under center, J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. The line is tight, and that's gonna be a offsides or false start on the offense right there. False start offense, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5/6 since it was about a half a yard is what they needed, and that 5 times it real quick. Unfortunate on the Denver Broncos right there. Who was that did that? Bryant. We're going to call Bryant on number 13, Bryant, the receiver on the Denver Broncos, is going to get an offside false start penalty and immediately get benched. 3rd and 6, guys, for the Denver Broncos on the New York Jets 44. Bo Nix takes the snap, looking center, looking left, and he hits Troy Franklin, who's going to break one tackle and keep it moving. Nice play by Troy Franklin. There is a flag on the play. It looked like an 18-yard gain, but we'll see how that holds up. And it won't. Holding on the offense, guys. Holding on the offense. So what was 3rd and 1 2 plays ago is now 3rd and 15. After 2 penalties back-to-back. A false start and a holding is going to hurt the Denver Broncos. That'll fix itself. It's just because the long text. That drive chart will fix itself. 3rd and 15 after a holding and a false start. It's going to put them behind midfield now. Denver Broncos were looking great on this drive, but all of a sudden, yeah, they were. 15 yards. That happens fast, man. Penalties hurt. Penalties hurt. You got to play the game right. 5 penalties for 35 yards on the day right now for Denver Broncos. Only 1 on the Jets. Let's see what the Broncos do here. Bo Nix, shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, looking right. Catching Dobbins on a swing route behind the line of scrimmage. He's in open space. He brings it about 8 yards up the field before being brought down. which will bring up a 4th and 7. 4th and 7 for the Denver Broncos, and once again, no man land. That's a 62-yard field goal is what that would be. Sean Payton not happy with the back-to-back penalties there for the Denver Broncos. He is yelling at Mr. Nix. It's taking a long time. We're an hour in, not even halftime. All right, guys, 4th and 7. The Denver Broncos are back to punt the ball. We are approaching halftime, about 3.5 minutes left of this half. And it's up and away. They're going to try to have this. It's going to be a fair catch right there. I thought he was going to try to let it bounce behind him into make it a touchback. But they're going to call a fair catch at about the 16-yard line. And the Jets will have possession here after this commercial break. Alrighty, guys. Do we think the Jets are going to score before half? Will they make it 9-10? Will they make it 13-10? Do you guys think the Jets are going to score? If you think the Jets are going to score, I want to see Y's in the chat. If you think the Jets are not going to score, let me see the N's in the chat. Let me see what y'all think. Thanks for checking in, by the way, guys. We are live here in San Antonio, Texas. And we are trying to keep this energy up because we got a long day of football. Long day of football. And this is just the first game of many, 4 of which are being hosted on this channel today. We got the Cowboys next after this game, where Mario Manuel will be hosting that one, his favorite team, and it's going to be fun time there. I got one Y in here, guys, but I see a lot of N's. No way. Only if they date their sisters. Yikes, Buff Sook. Oh, Buff Sook. Not a Buffalo fan, I'm guessing. Ramsey Khalifi saying no. Bill O'Connor, no. Who was the yes? Seth Charleston saying yes. They are going to score. I think it's going to be a close. I think this game's going to end up being close. Y'all, it already is close, but Broncos aren't able to pull away yet. What's that?
It's confetti, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know if y'all can hear me right now or not, but we are on the cusp of 50,000 subscribers right now.
In case you guys can't see it.
And when we get there, I'm going to pop off this confetti. We only need 48 more. We got a ways to go.
Is it going to pop on me or is it going to pop on him?
I think Santino's got this one. I think he can get us to where we need to go.
I didn't expect a confetti bomb at 9:30 in the morning.
Confetti bomb,
In case you guys didn't realize, if you go to our YouTube channel description, Mario made the goals in that chat like the first day this channel was created. And he slowly checked away these goals. And the most notable goal right now is the 50K goal. And we are now 48 subscribers away. So if you're watching this, if you're having fun, if you enjoy hanging out with us, if you enjoy hanging out with the chat, if you just like football, we got games all day long. Subscribe to the channel. You don't have to worry about checking in. You'll get the notification that we're live. And just come hang out, guys. We got football all day long, which what we're talking about right now. Justin Fields getting the ball right here on the 16-yard line for the Jets. He's under center. I got one back in the backfield, and he's handed it off to him to Breece Hall, who's going to get about a 4-yard gain, and that'll bring up a second down. 2nd and 6 for the New York Jets, moving it across the field. Here we go. Thank you guys for those subscriptions, y'all. We do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Over here mixing my words up. I need to drink some water, y'all. All right. There we go. 2nd and 6, guys. I can breathe again. I got 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this first half. Let's see if the Jets can make it happen. They're on their own 20-yard line. 2nd and 6. Justin Fields hands it off in the backfield to Davis. Davis is going to take this handoff, and he's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for a 0-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 6, guys. 3rd and 6. It's 3rd and 6. Here we go. Jets need to move these chains. I still don't think they have a first down this game. Wow, I hate saying that, y'all. I really don't like saying that. And that's going to be timeout for the Broncos. Timeout Broncos, guys. Timeout Broncos. We're going to hit a small commercial break, I believe. Stanley Bird says it's too early for you right now. Oh my goodness. $9.99, is it real? There it is. There it is. Let's have it go. Thank y'all. Wow, this is a mess. Oh my God. You know what? Thank you guys so much. We still got more football, though. 50K, y'all are amazing. Justin Fields takes the snap. He looks right. He makes a connection, and they get their first down. Was that Garrett Wilson?
It sure was. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Still no Wilson. Here at 50K, says T. Fishes. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Wow, oh, wow. How incredible. That was Josh Reynolds right there, guys, for the Jets. First down. That was the first down for the Jets. Oh, man, my heart's racing. That's so awesome, y'all. There's confetti everywhere, guys. It's a frickin' mess. I can feel Christina shaking her head. Heck yeah, guys. Paul Gregory with that $4 super chat. Thank you, man. Is that coffee for me? Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll take a sip. Incredible, guys. Incredible. 50K, what a huge goal. Everyone who was here, thanks for being here. You guys are here for a big landmark for this channel.
And you got in on the ground level because 50K is just the start.
50K is just the start, guys. 50K was just the next goal. I think the next is 100 and then $500,000 because we got big goals. We don't plan on stopping. Glitter for 100K, says Preston. I don't know, man. We are actually in a home office, so that would be terrible to clean up. It's carpet. I don't think we would ever get away with that. Yes, we sure did. Right below me. Right here. 50,024 is what we're currently at, guys. 50,000 is what we're currently at. In case you guys aren't aware, we are in a commercial break right now. There was a timeout from the Denver Broncos. All right. Darren Taylor saying, so crack a bottle, don't act like a model. Well, it's 9:45 in the morning. Maybe I'll pop one open for the second game. It definitely all of a sudden feels like a bit of a champagne-esque day. Champagne-esque. Seth Charleston saying Santino brought up the subs. Hey, man, I might not have did the majority, but I was here for the 50th. All right. Congratulations, guys, says Sparky. Why are the Jets upset, says Rubicon. Though the Jets just got their first down of the game, so there's that. TM Martin, halfway to a YouTube plaque, silver play button coming. You better beware when it happens. Oh, I heard another one. $5 super chat from Keith Franks, 50,000. Next is 100. That's right, Keith. That is the next goal in our description, and we're going to hit that. Our goal is actually 100,000 by the end of this season. That's cocky, but we're wanting it, man, and we're going to earn it, and you better believe we put in our work for it.
Baseball and football?
Baseball, football, and we got the NBA playoffs, all the bowl games for college. We're going to make it happen, y'all. Mad Steve saying Jets on the move. Jay Quay saying breakfast of champions is mimosas. You're not wrong. I definitely have to have coffee, though. Maga Man, silver coming, baby. Sasha saying, why is the score so close? I know, man. I know. Here we go, guys. Jets going to hike the ball here in shotgun formation. Hand it off to Breece Hall, who's going to break away on the right side. And he's going to get about a 6-yard gain before going out of bounds. That'll bring the clock down to 1 minute and 55 seconds. Bear with me. I'm taking care of this now because Mario is currently cleaning up the astronomical amount of confetti everywhere.
There's a lot of confetti.
He immediately went and got the broom. Here we go, guys. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. I got motion from the right side. He's looking left, and he hits the guy left. And that's going to be a completion there for Garrett Wilson. There we go. Garrett Wilson's first reception of the day. Marked down 2 yards. Here we go. Love it. There's confetti everywhere. Yeah, I mean, we both knew this was going to happen. I would say he's going to have a chance to clean this up, but we're going right into the game, baby. We don't have time in between. In case you haven't noticed, he's already wearing the jersey, guys. He's already wearing the jersey.
Let's go.
And in about an hour, he's going to be blinged up. He's going to be looking like Flava Flav, but with a Cowboys chain instead of the clock. Very vague reference, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys remember his dating show? Anyway. Flavor of Love. Mario remembers that. That was dumb, man. It was funny, though. Brian, best commentary channel, hands down. I'll put my hands up for that, man. Thank you. Here we go. Justin Fields in shotgun formation. He's got Breece Hall to his right side right here. Let's see what they do this time, y'all. Oh, motions to the left now. Breece Hall on the left. And he hands it off to Breece Hall after the snap. And Breece Hall tumbles forward just barely before the line of scrimmage is what it looked like. What are they going to call that? Yeah, that's going to bring up a 4th down is what it looks like. It's going to be a 4th down and 1. I was trying to check, but Mario has this perfect alfalfa sprout right in front of me. It's all right. Here we go. Broncos defense trying to put up the defense. It's 4th and 1 on the New York Jets' own 38-yard line, and they're trying to move these chains. Big super chat from TM Martin. Just give me 1 second, and I'll read it. Thank you so much. Justin Fields under center. They're going to try to get – ooh, and they're going to call timeout. Jets are going to call timeout, so let's see what this super chat says. Big $50 super chat from TM Martin Esquire. Congratulations on hitting 50K, Mario, Centino, Christina, and baby Sammy. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. That was from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. Truly,
Thank you very
truly.
much.
That's
Thanks,
very,
TM.
very kind of you, TM Martin.
Let's go.
Let's go, y'all. What an amazing day already today has been. And it's going to keep getting better. We got to go, guys. We love y'all being here. I know that Mario has built a community, and you guys have welcomed me to it, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Here we go, y'all. 4th and 1. I got 1 minute and 4 seconds left, y'all. My apologies for not updating that clock. 1 minute and 4 seconds. It is 4th down and 1. Jets are set up to punt it away. Set up to punt it away. The CBS Sports thing is busting my... It's a 1st and 10 lying at me. It ain't 1st and 10.
Yeah. It's even worse for baseball when they have ghost runners on that don't exist.
Ghost runners. All right, guys, we're waiting on, I believe, a punt to happen right here. The Denver Broncos defensive coordinator's screaming right now. Special teams coach is freaking out. It seems like he's expecting a fake, and it is a fake. It's a fake punt. It's a direct snap. I couldn't tell. They gave me a behind-the-back camera angle for that. According to this, it was a direct snap to Breece Hall for a 1-yard gain. I think that's going to be a 1st down, guys. A direct snap on the special teams punt trick play. Whoa. Jets pulling something shifty. They needed that, and I hope they did get that, because that would be the 2nd 1st down, I believe. Oh, no, 3rd after the last one from Reynolds. I think Breece Hall got the 1-yard gain for that, and that is going to bring up a 1st down and 10, y'all. 1st down. 1st down, Jets. Nice. I didn't want to yell it until I was for sure. But, yeah, they gave him the first down right there. Very nice job. Jets down to 2 timeouts, by the way, and Broncos down to 1 right now. I got 56 seconds remaining in this half, guys. And don't you go anywhere, because we got a trivia quiz ready and raring to go immediately after the half ends. Looks like people are disagreeing about what happened during this trick play. Since it is within 2 minutes. Oh, no. No. The Jets are going to call timeout right there, and that'll bring it down to 1. So we got 1 timeout for each now. Clock being reset to 1 minute here. Refs in these London games are always weird a little bit. All right, guys. I got a minute left of this half. I'm still waiting on this next play to happen. There's been quite a bit of confusion, but it's 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. They are on their own 38-yard line. They got a minute left in this half, and they're going to hand it off to Breece Hall in the shotgun formation, who's going to go up the middle for about a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain. We're back on track now, y'all. 2nd and 5 for the New York Jets. The clock's a-ticking. The clock is a-ticking. I got 46 seconds right now. Here we go. Shotgun formation. They're in the hurry up. And he's going to look in the middle. Justin Fields scrambling, and he's getting brought down again. Brought down for another sack, and this is mark it down, the 8th sack for Nik Bonitto on the year. Nik Bonitto with his 8th sack of the year and bringing the Jets to a big 3rd and 7, y'all. 3rd down and 7 after that sack, and the clock is stopped at 35 seconds. I believe the Jets are going to have to call timeout there. Yeah, the Jets are going to finish off their timeouts right there, and the clock stopped at 37. 37 seconds left of this half. Jets trying to get a few more points on the board. They need a little bit more yardage before they're in field goal range. They need about 20 yards and a spike within the next 36 seconds. 20 yards and a spike would bring them to about a 50-ish yard field goal. Wow, oh wow, guys. I cannot believe we hit 50K during my stream. I was joking, and it really happened. I was joking with Mario, and it really happened. Fields in the shotgun. He's about to take the snap. He gets it. He's looking in the middle, and he's going to connect with Josh Reynolds right in the middle of the field for about a 7-yard gain. And I think that's going to bring up another Jets first down. First down, Jets. Oh, no. They're not calling it first down. They're calling it 4th down. They're calling it 4th down. The clock's a-ticking. I got 18 seconds left. 4th and 1. This could be the last play of the game. I mean, the last play of the half. 4th and 1, y'all. 4th and 1. The clock's ticking down. Tick. And I think they're going to let it run out. And they're just going to let the time run out. What? Okay, and the Jets concede the ball for the half, and they're just going to try to restart. They're going to try again. I believe they get ball in the second half. I don't know what decision that was from the head coach, but it is what it is, and we're going to go right into our quiz, y'all. Our trivia quiz, as soon as I can find it. Hey, Mario's going to bring it up to me because I don't know where it is. Here we go. Here. Mario's driving. We got a trivia quiz, y'all. In case you didn't know, Football Nation at halftime, we host trivia quiz because we don't do a halftime show like Beyonce or all that stuff. If you want to hear us sing, though, let us know. First question. What is the name of the real horse that is recognized as the Broncos mascot? Broncos, in case you know, have 2 different mascots. One is a real horse. One is an animatronic horse. What is the name of this horse? Is it Maverick? Is it A, Maverick, B, Thunder, or C, Rocket? Which of these is the name of the horse? What do you think, guys? Put it in the chat what you think. There's no penalties for wrong answer. The name is B, Thunder. The name of the real horse is Thunder, and he is a purebred Arabian that has served since 1993. 1993. They've had a horse known as Thunder. Denver Broncos. All right, guys. Trivia question number 2. The Jets play their home game in which city? Do they play in A, East Rutherford? Do they play in B, New York City? Or do they play in C, Albany? Do you guys know where the Jets play their home game? Is it A, B, or C? I did start this one easier for you guys because Mario's told me to be a little more lenient. So I'm being nicer. The answer is A, East Rutherford, New Jersey, not New Jersey. The New York Jets play their home games there, which they also share with the New York Giants. Originally, the Jets played at the Polo Grounds in Manhattan, then moved to Shea Stadium in Queens, but now, since 1984, play at MetLife. Question number 3. Who is currently leading the Denver Broncos in rushing yards? Is it A, R.J. Harvey, B, Bo Nix, or C, J.K. Dobbins? This is on the year, guys. For this regular season, who is currently leading the Denver Broncos in rushing yards? Is it A, R.J. Harvey, B, Bo Nix, C, J.K. Dobbins? I know Bo Nix is leading the game currently, but who is leading the regular season for the Broncos? The answer is C, J.K. Dobbins. He's currently leading the team with 402 rushing yards. J.K. Dobbins doing a lot better. A lot of people thought R.J. Harvey was going to be leading this backfield this year, but J.K. Dobbins has shown up. Question number 4. All right, here we go. In the first 5 weeks of this year, the New York Jets are currently leading the league in which category? Is it A, interceptions? Is it B, fumbles lost? Or is it C, tackles for loss? The Jets are currently leading the league in which of these 3 categories? A, B, or C? The answer, guys, unfortunately, is fumbles lost. In the first 5 games of the year, the Jets fumbled the ball 9 times. 9 times. And within 9 of those fumbles, they lost 7 of them. 7 lost fumbles in the first 5 games of the year. That is not a good statistic. Vikings also have 9 fumbles, but they haven't lost as many. What was the name of ex-Denver Bronco Rich Jackson? What was the nickname? My apologies. What was the nickname of ex-Denver Bronco Rich Jackson? Was it Tombstone? Was it the Duke? Or was it the Rhino? A, Tombstone, B, the Duke, or C, the Rhino, guys? What was the nickname of ex-Denver Bronco Rich Jackson? What do we think, guys? Do you know? Do you remember? Did you do your research? Because the answer is Tombstone. This big old boy, ex-Denver Bronco Rich Jackson, was named Tombstone for his formidable presence as a defensive end and linebacker in the late 60s and 70s. He became famous for moves like the head slap, guys, and the halo spinner used to destroy the offensive linemen. Here we go, guys. I got question number 6. Who is the New York Jets' all-time sack leader? Is it A, Joe Flacco? Is it B, Sean Ellis? Or is it C, Mark Gastineau? Who is the New York Jets' all-time sack leader? In case you guys weren't here for the last Jets trivia, we went over their big, cool nickname, the New York Sack Exchange. And this guy was on that list. He was part of them. And his name is Mark Gastineau. This is a big man, y'all. He recorded 74 sacks during his career with the team. Played for primarily the Jets in the 1980s and was known as a threat to behold. He had a single season sack record of 22 sacks in 1 year in 1984. It's insane. Question number 7. How many times have the Broncos been to the Super Bowl? Not many. How many times have they won the Super Bowl? How many times have they been to the Super Bowl? Is it A, 7 times? Is it B, 8 times? Or is it C, 9 times? What do we think, y'all? How many times have the Broncos been in the Super Bowl? Broncos fans should know this. You guys should know, man. Gotta rep your team. Because the answer is 8. 3 of which they have won. They were in the Super Bowl for Super Bowl 32 and 98, Super Bowl 33 and 99. They were there for Super Bowl 50 in 2016. Those were their 3 wins. The other times were 78, 87, 88, 90, and 2014. Broncos showing up in the Super Bowl. Lots. Question number 8. Which coach had the best win-loss percentage in Jets franchise history? So wins to losses. There could be a lot of wins or a little losses. It could be a small amount of games played. Is it A, Bill Parcells, B, Rex Ryan, or is it C, Joe Walton? I was doing this one, guys, and the Jets coaching staff do not have great percentages. I'm not going to lie to you. But the answer, A, Bill Parcells. He is the coach with the best win-loss percentages in New York Jets franchise history, with a regular season record of 29-19. He has 10 more wins and losses. He coached the Jets between 97 and 99, and he did one heck of a job during those small amount of time. Question number 9. We got 2 more for you guys. When did the Denver Broncos draft Von Miller? Von Miller no longer with the Denver Broncos, of course, but when he was drafted, was it in A, 2009? Was it in B, 2010? Or was it C, 2011? Do you guys remember when Von Miller, everyone was expecting him to be one killer on the defensive side of the ball, and he was that edge rusher that they wanted. 2011 is when they got him, guys. He was drafted in the first round, selected 2nd overall in the NFL draft in 2011. Von Miller, guys, still playing strong. Here we go. Last and final question of this trivia quiz, guys. What were the New York Jets originally known as? The first name for the New York Jets way back, guys, in like the 60s. Was it A, the Houston Oilers? Was it B, the New Jersey Bombers? Or was it C, the Titans of New York? A, B, or C, guys? What do we think for this last trivia question? What do we think? Well, the answer is C. The Titans of New York, guys. This is their original logo. If you see on my right, the New York Jets were originally known as the New York Titans. They were a charter member prior to the NFL in the AFL, the American Football League. The team was renamed the Jets in about 1963 after being sold to new ownership. And thank you for playing, guys. That is our trivia quiz. How did we do? Let me know how you did in the chat. Give me how you did. 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, let me know. Behind me, you may be seeing a lot of moving images. It's not just there because of an ad. I know I'm still here. It's not just a random YouTube ad. This is actually what we're promoting right now, guys. We have sports betting affiliates through Rebet, through Underdog, and Sleeper. We got a few different connections, and if you haven't done any of those, and you use our promotion code, Let's Effin' Go, scrolling right below me right now, then they will hook you up with some free cash. Rebet, I believe it matches 100%. One is you play $5 and it'll match you on 50. Like, free money if you like doing some sports betting. Those are your options. You're welcome to do it. We will have the links in our chat, and feel free to do it. And we got a little hello from Bruce. What up, Bruce? I remember when I was a puppy, little Bruce. Bruce was a goofy puppy. He used to run into walls all the time, guys. It was actually really freaking funny.
That's crazy, dude.
Huh? Yeah, I've known Bruce this whole time. How do I turn this quiz music off? I'm gonna have a freaking panic attack with this quiz music, guys. Are y'all stressed out? I'm stressed out. Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed our halftime trivia game. We like to keep it fun during halftime because, I mean, nothing else happens at halftime. If you're on TV, you're watching commercials right now. No one wants to see State Farm commercials. Instead, you could watch me, some bald guy, quiz you like you never expected before. Like, what do I know? But I do my research. All those questions are true. And if it wasn't for Mario, they would have been a lot harder because I like to make difficult trivia questions. But while I have you here, let me check in. Have you guys expected the game to go like this? Who thought there was only going to be a 4-point differential between the Broncos and the Jets at halftime, guys? I sure didn't. Let me bring us back to this main feed. I still got confetti everywhere. Love it. All right. Whoa. What window? OBS?
No, the cheat sheet window.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, perfect.
There we go. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. We're just updating some graphics and get everything correct before halftime is over. Getting our scoreboard ready to rock and roll the way we like it. How are we doing, guys? Are we hanging in there? Do we have new predictions on how this game will go? I know my Vikings are a fourth quarter team because I'll say that every day till the day I die. But I don't know if the Jets are a fourth quarter team. Do you think the Jets are coming back? I asked this earlier, guys. I wanted to see Jets representing in the chat, and I didn't see a lot. I saw Broncos. So if you guys are Jets fans and you're in this chat right now, I want to see you drop your Jets. Drop the planes. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a jet. Because the New York Jets are in London. They flew there this week, and they're playing the games, y'all. Let's see. Nope. Here's my Jets, guys. There's my Jets. Let's see yours. Maga Man saying, nope, Jets are toast. Comp.drive download saying, Jets? Nope. Gary McDonald said he's got Jets on the money line. Yikes, guys. Hey, Clifford, represent. That's my team too, man. Vikings. Do we not have any Jets fans in here, y'all? Hey, Jermaine Event. Jermaine Event. I like your name, man. Jets for the win. There we go. There's a Jets fan. That's how you do it, man. Represent. Wendell Dillon. You guys, I'm not trying to force y'all to get in the chat. You're more than welcome. I like hype, you know? It's sports. We want to see the hype. We are about to begin the second half of the game. The Jets are going to be receiving the ball right here. And they're going to try to put points on the board after a very odd ending to the second half. I don't know why they just didn't even try to air it out one time. That actually blew my mind. Here we go, guys. Broncos kicking the ball off, and we're back in action. Jets are going to grab this ball about the 10. He brings it back to the 30, the 40, the 43 or so. Jets special teams are killing it today, guys. Legitimately. But that's about it. Jets special teams are the talk of the day, I guess. Jets going to be starting this possession on their own 43-yard line. 43-yard line. They're making it happen, guys. Hey, I see the Jets in the chat now. JETS Jets says Comp.drive. Alrighty, y'all. Justin Fields under center, I formation. He's going to fake the handoff to Breece Hall. Oh, he's got the pass rush coming in, and he scrambles out of the pocket and turns what might have been a sack. I think that was Surtain that got a hand on him. But he made 7 yards out of that. He scrambled right up the middle after dodging a sack and got about 6-7 yards right there. Justin Fields making something out of nothing. And they're going to take it up to the 50-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 or so. Here we go. Second play of the drive. Justin Fields under center. Hands it off to Breece Hall, who's going to run it straight up the middle. And it looks like he's going to move the chains right there. And that's going to be a Jets first down. Jets first down, guys. Jets first down. Here we go. Jets moving the chains, guys. Daniel Westover saying Jets going to score. Here we go. I would love to see the Jets score. I like good games, man. I like good games. Just keep it close. Make it fun. Make it competitive. 1st and 10, guys. They are across midfield now. They're on the Denver's 46-yard line. Here we go. Fix my tie. Feels better. Feels better. Justin Fields in shotgun formation. Breece Hall on his left, and he tosses it left. And Breece Hall going to be met at the line of scrimmage, but he pushes, get a little help from his friends. Gets a nice little push-up about 2 yards. 2nd and 9 for the Jets. I get by with a little help from my friends. I like the Beatles, man. All right, guys. 2nd and 9 for the Jets after that 1-yard Breece Hall rush right there. Little toss. They didn't go too much anywhere. They're on the Denver 45-yard line trying to get a few more points on the board, guys. Need some offense. Justin Fields, shotgun formation, takes a snap, passes it over to the right side. Looks like he's going to catch Josh Reynolds right before the line of scrimmage, but in open space turns and gets about 4 more yards. That'll go down as about 11 yards. 11-yard gain right there for Josh Reynolds on a nice turn. That'll be a Jets first down. First down, Jets. First and 10, guys. Jets moving the ball. We got Jets offense. They're no longer negative yardage. Love to see it. Love to see it. First and 10, guys. Here we go. Justin Fields going to take the ball himself, fake the handoff to Breece Hall, sprint up the right side, and get about an 8-yard gain. 8-yard gain for Justin Fields. That'll bring up a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, guys. Here we go. Justin Fields making it happen. That was a nice little play. Ooh, he juked the heck out of that guy. Justin Fields with a little switch step. Juked him out. Look, made him almost trip over his own shoelaces. Here we go. 2nd and 2. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. Hands it off to Breece Hall again, who's going to take it up the middle and get pushed back and get another Jets first down. They're moving the chains, y'all. Jets are moving the chains. We have offense on the field making it happen. I don't know what happened in the locker room at halftime, but something good did. Maybe it's the magic that had to happen. Glenn's like, let's beat my old coach, guys. Come on, make me look good. Make me look good. I want to see a Garrett Wilson touchdown right here, man. He has nothing so far this game. He's got 1 reception. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Justin Fields under center. He's going to hike the ball and hand it off to Davis. Davis, the 2nd-string running back, going to get this ball and get about a 2-yard gain before being brought down. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8 on the edge of the red zone. Jets entering the red zone for the first time today, guys. Here we go. Let's see if that Denver red zone defense holds up. They're only letting people score 30% of the time. Fields fakes the handoff, and he's going to throw it away or else get sacked. Yeah, they were in there almost immediately. That looked like a cornerback blitz. They were on him. They were on him so fast, he never stood a chance. Here we go. It is 3rd down and 8, y'all. 3rd down and 8. Jets trying to get this in the end zone or at least move the chains one more time to get a couple more downs to try to get it in the end zone. Jets are in shotgun formation. Davis on the left. Breece Hall must be on the bench right now on the side of the field. I got 3 receivers right. Here we go. Motion from the right. Fields going to take the snap. Denver bringing the blitz. Justin Fields scrambling, tosses it away. It's going to deflect off the back of someone and go down. And this is going to be a penalty on the Jets. It seems like it's going to be an offensive holding penalty on Armand Membo. Offensive holding. Did they decline it? Yeah, they're going to decline that to bring up a 4th and 8, guys. They're going to decline that. It's going to bring up a 4th and 8. I imagine the Jets are going to kick another field goal here. If the Jets make this field goal, then it's going to bring the game to a 1-point game, y'all. 1-point game between the Broncos and the Jets here if they make this one. Set up on the left hash right here. Let's see if they could chip in this 38-yarder. Mario's got it. Nice. 38-yard field goal attempt right here, guys. And it's up. And it's good. Let's put up these sounds. Yeah, you know, it feels good. Oh, not a touchdown. Just the touchdown sound. Field goal. New York Jets to put this game within 1 point. We got a game, guys. Jets offense actually showed up that drive for the first time. For the first time, this what feels like this game. They are now at 69 total yards, guys. 69. Giggity. 69 yards. Do we think the Jets are going to win? I can't believe I keep saying this. Every time I say this to you guys, the entire chat's like, boo, no. Except like 5 people are like, I'm a Jets fan. 3,000 votes. 79% of the people in the chat are thinking the Broncos are going to win this game. All right, guys, we love to do this. Anyone who's new in the chat, if this is your first time here, you don't have to participate, but we love to see it just so we can understand who's here and why. If you're new, drop your 5 emojis in the chat. We'll drop our last 5 emojis. If you're new, you drop yours. There's some 5 emojis. I'm gonna call you out, and we're gonna chat, guys. I want to see if you're new, and if you are new, drop those 5 emojis. Cam Campbell throwing the Lions up. Cam Campbell, not Dan. Is that Secret Agent Dan Campbell throwing some Lions up? What up, Cam Campbell? Welcome to Football Nation. I hope you're having a great time, man. Oh, you good? Mario likes to juke me out. Here we go. There we are. Wolfang 3000. There you are, man. What's going on, buddy? J-Bud. What's up, bro? What's up, man? How you doing, J-Bud? Good to see you here, bro. Good to see ya. All right. What's up? What's up, y'all? Sharpshooter. How you doing, man? Calling out those Broncos. Good to see ya. Fry Guy Fry. Number 1. Throwing up that number 1. I got Bernard Mestas also throwing up those number 1. Theo Valdez saying game over. Game over, man. I think it's a little close to call game over yet, but who knows? Up next, throwing up the horns. What's up next? Is it Jesus? What up, Jesus? Those sunglasses and cash, man. Here, guys, I'm going to come right back to – oh, no, we got the kickoff right now, guys. In case you're wondering, we were exiting commercial break. The Jets kicking it off to Denver. Here we go. Keith Franks saying hello. What's up, Keith Franks? How you doing, man? Jazz Hacks. What's up, Jazz? Throwing the little hat with the blow. I see ya, man. Happy birthday if it's someone's birthday recently. Josh Brown throwing up the gas. You think this channel's gas, man? I do. Alrighty, guys. Jets just kicked it off to the Broncos. I'll check back with you newbies in just a moment. They're going to bring this out to the 24 or so yard line before getting brought down. They're going to call it the 23. And the Broncos, 1st and 10, going to be trying to get the new points on the board. Jermaine Event, my first game of the season. Welcome, man. I saw you checking in early. It's a pleasure to have you here. Liam Will, Giants saying game over. Rafe Whiteside throwing up the jet. Good to see you. Jeremy Scott with the play buttons. We're looking for those. We're halfway there, man. Fry Guy Fry still being number 1. I like to see you, man. We love it. We love it, guys. Here we go. Bo Nix under center. First play of this possession. I formation. He's going to toss it over to J.K. Dobbins, who's going to bring it up the right side. Nice little block there from the fullback as he gets about a 4-yard gain before being brought down. That's going to be a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the Denver Broncos. Thank you all to all the newbies for checking in, guys. Sir Smokes 466, I see you. What up, Clifford? David Bebb, what's good, man? Ashley Hilliards, how you doing? Gino Martinez, what up? Here we go. Bo Nix, shotgun. J.K. Dobb. No, that's R.J. Harvey behind him, and he tosses it to R.J. Harvey. He was going to get about 2 yards before being pushed out of bounds. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4, guys. Penn.
That's okay.
Sharpie? Yeah. Sharpie will do. Corny saying, hey, Santini. What's up? What up, Courtney? Richie Taylor, how you doing, man? Here we go, guys. Bo Nix back under center. I got a 3rd down and 4. Broncos trying to move the chains. They hike the ball. They fake the handoff. They fake a 2nd handoff. And then awful pass. I don't know what the Broncos were thinking. They tried to do a fun little trick play with a double fake handoff. There is a flag down, though. Waiting on the call right here, guys. As of right now, it's an incomplete pass by the Denver Broncos. That's my ladies and gentlemen. Here. All right, guys, that's an ineligible downfield receiver right there. Yeah, after that trick play, I guess the Broncos got a little confused. Bo Nix passed it to an ineligible receiver, but that's going to get declined anyway and bring up a 4th and 4 on the Denver Broncos' own 29-yard line, and they're going to punt this ball away. They're going to punt this ball away. And it's up. Jets are back to receive the ball. Catches it about the 30-yard line. The 40, the 43 is when they're gonna bring it to the 42-yard line. 12-yard punt return right there. And that's going to go down, and that'll be the beginning of the Jets' drive. 1st and 10 Jets at their own 42-yard line. Good morning, John. How you doing, John? Good to see you. That's my father-in-law, guys, right here. He's a good man. If you haven't seen him, he's selling a really cool book right now. If you need to learn how to be a principal, that's your man. That's your man. Travis Dwayne Morgan saying you could probably go get a baseball pitcher that could do better. Ouch. Yikes, man. That's rough. That's rough. I mean, the players that are still in the playoffs, those pitchers are some killers, man. They're really good. There we go. Denver really had to punt. Oof. Yeah, man. They had a weird play happen. It was a botched reverse with a double fake handoff. No good. And they had to punt that one away. What's up, Kenny Tran? How you doing? Thanks for dropping those emojis, man. It's good to see you. Dill saying Jets, Jets, Jets. Clinton saying let's go Steelers. Ooh, speaking of Steelers, let's see what this week's games are. Here are this week's matchup, guys, in case you missed Thursday. Giants upset the Eagles, doubled their score, 34-17. Whooped them in an upset, made the Eagles now 4-2 after taking their first L from the team playing right now, the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos beat the Eagles in week 5. Giants beat them in week 4. Crazy. All right. Later on today, guys, we are covering the Cowboys and Panthers game, which is going to be live immediately after this. There might even be a slight transfer that's going to happen live. Mario might start changing graphics for you midstream when you're going to see it happen in action. 3:25, we will be covering the San Fran game. However, there are plenty of more matchups. LA Rams against the Ravens. That should be a good one. Maybe Cooper Rush pulls out the upset. Ravens are having a rough year since Lamar Jackson went down. Cardinals and Colts. I'm not sure. Colts have been crazy this year. Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor showing up like they're like the best in the league. Daniel Jones saying it wasn't me, it was the Giants. Jonathan Taylor acting like he's never gotten injured in his life. Seattle Seahawks versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Should be a pretty even matchup here. Jacksonville Jaguars feeling hot right now after last week. Chargers and Dolphins. I imagine the Chargers take this game, but you never know. 12 p.m., I also got the Browns and the Steelers. Thanks for checking in earlier, Steelers fan. You will be going against the Browns in a nice defensive matchup here. Browns defense been holding up. But we're getting back to the action, guys. Justin Fields under center is going to fake the handoff right here. Look to the right side, and he's going to connect there with Beck for a 6-yard gain. 6-yard gain. So it's 1st down and 4. Jets have possession. The clock is at 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Let's get everything right here, guys. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. 2nd and 4. The Jets have possession. They're on their own 48-yard line and trying to move the ball forward. I got my drive chart and stats on this left side for y'all. Here is that. Let me get this out of the way, and there we go. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball up to Breece Hall, who's going to get about a 3-yard gain running straight up the middle. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 here, guys. Jets trying to move the chains. Here, all right, guys. 3rd and 1 for the New York Jets. Trying to get another 1st down. Offense is slowly getting put together. They've been having a tough time today. Justin Fields under center. Breece Hall in the backfield is what it looks like. Let's see what they do this time. Oh, and going to be a tush push, basically. An unexpected little QB sneak up the middle. Looks like they tried to tear the ball out from Justin Fields. I think this is going to go down as a first down. Justin Fields on a little 2-yard gain. QB sneak up the middle. Good job, Justin Fields, and that'll bring up a first down. Jets, first down. All right, all right. Jets are going to continue their possession. They have crossed midfield now. They are now at the Denver 47-yard line. 1st and 10 right now. It's a good game, Mario. It's a good game. 10-9. It's closer than we thought, but what are you going to do? All these London games are close. Got to keep it interesting. Fields, shotgun formation. Breece Hall to the left, and he hands it off to him. Breece Hall going to the right side of the field, and he's going to get about a 3-yard gain before getting brought down. 3-yard gain for Breece Hall, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7, guys. 2nd and 7. Yeah. Jets are looking decent the second half. First half, they did not exist. First half, they almost left the half with less than 0 yards, which is crazy. Before the last possession they had in that first half, they had -1 yards, which is makes me sick to my stomach to say. Alrighty, guys, here we go. 2nd and 7. New York Jets, Justin Fields in the shotgun formation. Hands it off to Breece Hall, who breaks a tackle, almost got tripped up in the backfield, but the defender doesn't give up, comes back for the tackle, and brings down Breece Hall 1 yard shy of the line of scrimmage. That'll go down as a loss of 1 yard. Bring up a 3rd and 8. Loss of 1 yard there for Breece Hall. Brings up a 3rd and 8 for the New York Jets. They are on the Denver's 45. They need about 5 to 8 more yards to get in field goal position. Hopefully they can put something together here. Fields in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking left, and he can't connect to anyone. Incomplete. Incomplete pass here, guys. Justin Fields is not having any luck connecting with his receivers. It is not looking great today. Josh Reynolds, the best current receiver on the Jets with only 25 receiving yards. It is not going well. It is now 4th down for the Jets. 4th and 8. The clock has stopped. I'll set it to the correct time in just a second. I believe it's 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. 13. 4th and 8. The Jets look like they're going to punt this one away. They're just shy of field goal range, so they're going to have to punt this away in no man's land. I would have liked to see him go for it, but I guess 8 yards is a little too much. Here's the snap, and there it goes. The Jets kick this one away, and the Broncos are there to get the ball. The Jets, good job from the special teams, didn't bite on the fake fair catch from the Denver Broncos, and they held that back line. Tapped it down and were able to mark him down at the 3, right outside the end zone. Good job from the Jet special teams, who is honestly the star of the day for them. Without the special teams unit, the Jets would be looking absolutely terrible, guys. All right. Denver Broncos, after the break, will be in possession of the ball. They'll begin their drive on their own 3-yard line. So they're going to have to make 97 yards to get this ball in the end zone. How are we doing, guys? Are we hanging in there? We still got plenty more football today. Hydraulic Banana asking, where's Mario? Mario is not a morning person. I am. I'm the back-end guy. My name's Santino. All the graphics you see, I do. But I also started to call him plays recently. I hope you don't mind. I'm not trying to steal the show. Mario's my best friend, like, period. We've known each other since 2015. He was an old roommate of mine, and I jumped on board to help him with the channel. So now I'm calling games, especially these morning ones where he looks absolutely terrible in the morning. And that's okay, because he's going to be dressed up and looking real professional for you guys to call this next game. The Cowboys game, which starts at noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Are you ready for Sunday football? Because it's already began. Don't don't be too upset by these international games because these are the only times where you actually have football all day long, guys. From 9 a.m. all the way until midnight almost, if it happens, an OT game. Or I guess it's more like 11 p.m., but still, I think it's awesome. I love football. Rudy Fox. That's rude, Rudy. That's rude. Mr. Detroit City. Mario is saving his voice for the Lions. Win, Lions, win, Lions, win. Can we get Mario number 2 some coffee? My name's Santino, if you didn't know. I am Santino, and I got coffee. I'm good. I'm good, man. I drove over to Mario's house at like 6:15 in the morning to get this going, y'all. Mario allergic to the Jets style of football. Mario is my best YouTuber. We love the support, guys. I'm glad you guys enjoy Mario. I get it. He's my homie. He's my best friend. I understand why you like him. I really do. Keith Baesso saying, hey, Santino, you're doing fine. Glad to be here with my friends. Welcome, man. Thank you for being here. Oh, my God. Mario just truck stick the door, and here we go. Bo Nix starting the possession on the 3-yard line. Denver's going to try to bring it downfield, and they take the snap, airs it out to the right side. Oh! Oh, man, Troy Franklin almost had a one-hand grab right there on the sideline. Couldn't put it together, though. There is a flag. Uh-oh. This looks like it might be a PI. We should be in the fourth quarter right now. A lot of time stoppage. Incomplete passes is really what's getting it. What? Still waiting on this flag, guys. Refs are discussing it. 2 fouls, both on the offense. Pass interference on the offense. Decline. Holding on the offense. Accepted. And that'll be a half the distance to the goal. So this is basically going to put Denver on the 1. Offensive holding on the 3-yard line. Oh, it happened in the end zone. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that in so long. An offensive holding call in the end zone is a safety. Safety on the Broncos for the offensive holding within the end zone. Holy cow, guys. Jets just took the lead. Wow. Nobody saw that coming. What in the world? Jets are in the lead, guys. Did you see that one coming? Safety on the Broncos. Wow. That is rough. That is tough, dude. And that means I believe the Broncos are going to punt this ball away. Whoa. Interesting. Yep. Sure enough. He held him all the way through that end zone. Can't do that, man. Sean Payton. You can't do that. All right, guys. Wow. Jets now winning 11-10. Joselito saying, you are kidding me, bro. I thought I was kidding for a second, man. I didn't expect that at all. That's incredible. Oh, says Edgar. That was literally my reaction, man. Jets, baby, says Dominique. Welcome, Dominique. Earth Citizen, just as shocked as I am. I understand, man. That's how I feel. Oh, Broncos here to kick this ball off, guys. Jets are going to receive the ball at about the 15-yard line, and they're going to bring it back to the 30, the 35, the 37. Jets going to start their possession on the 37-yard line after getting 2 points on the safety from the offensive holding call on the Denver Broncos. So, honestly, guys, the Jets special teams is the only reason they're in this game. Jets have brought it back past the 40 like 3 times now on kickoffs. And the only reason that safety happened is because the special teams punt team was able to put them on the 3-yard line. Justin Fields shotgun formation, hands it off to Breece Hall, who does a spin move and gets stopped on the line of scrimmage for a 0-yard gain. No yard gain there for Breece Hall. Brings up a 2nd and 10 now for the New York Jets. And the clock is a ticking. We got 4.5 minutes left of this quarter, y'all. 4.5 minutes left of this quarter. It's 2nd and 10 for the New York Jets on their own 36-yard line. 36-yard line, guys. Here we go. Justin Fields, shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Breece Hall, who does get some yardage this time, runs it dead up the middle for a nice 5-yard gain. Make that 3rd and 5 on their own 41-yard line. Almost at midfield again for the Jets. Jets' offense is kind of there now, guys. Jets' offense is kind of there. If you guys are unaware, our Week 7 pick'ems are available in our website. And if you don't have the link, we'll drop that in the chat here in just a moment. Here comes the snap, guys. Justin Fields in shotgun formation. Looking right, looking center. Doesn't find anyone, and he's going to get brought down again. And that's another sack, guys. And that one's going to go to Talanoa Hufanga. Another bag for Hufanga, guys. Man, Denver's defense is putting down the hurt, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 13 for the New York Jets on their own 33, and I can't imagine to see anything but the punt team again. But don't worry, guys. Special teams is out there. Jets special teams killing it. At this rate, he's going to put him on the 1. And that's that. Here we go. Punts up and away, guys. Denver Broncos signaling the fair catch on their own 17 or so. I think he had space to get a few more yards out there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man, there's been a lot of time stoppage today. We could still make it, man. We're going to come in close to the transition for that Cowboys game, guys. Come in close. All right. What up, what up? Welcome to the chat, guys. Cyberbiker saying that was a wasted possession. D-Money. Lions are the best team in the league. Yeah, I'm Santino, guys. If you don't know, this is my 4th game called on Football Nation USA, and there will be more, so get used to me. I'm not as pretty as Mario, but my beard's nicer, you know. We all get something. You don't get that. Anyways, Johnny Lewis saying this junk is rigged. It's crazy, man. Jets winning by 1 right now is honestly insane since their offense has yet to put up even 100 yards. 79, in case you were wondering, from the Jets currently in the 3rd quarter have 79 total offense. Is Cortland Sutton playing? He is. He does not have a lot of action yet, though. There's not been tons of offense on either side of the football, guys. Who is the Cowboys fan? That's Mario. He's the main guy. He's the channel owner. Mr. Mario Manuel himself. He'll be here. Sikla asking me, what's my favorite team? My favorite team is the Minnesota Vikings. I've been a Minnesota Vikings fan all my life. I've called the last 3 Minnesota Vikings games on this channel, actually, the past 3 weeks. Falcons, Steelers, and Browns matchups. And it was a lot of fun. I've been calling these international games. It's hard to get up in the morning, but once I'm here, I have my coffee, I start screaming. And I'm like, you're awake now. Whether I wanted to be awake or not, I'm yelling. Here we go, guys. Let's effing go, Santino. Thank you, Johnny Lewis. Let's effing go. It's Minnesota Vikings, brother. Minnesota Vikings, Nicky Sikla. Yes, that is my team. What is y'all's team? Actually, let's if I want to see y'all's favorite teams in the chat, guys. Let's drop your favorite teams in the chat. I did just go over the matchups just here a minute ago, guys. We are returning to football here, but we'll show you those on this next break. I'm going to go over all the matchups for the day. And we're going to get this get this going. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. Broncos starting this drive on their own 18. He's looking left, looking center, throws it away. I didn't see anyone in the area. That should have been an intentional grounding, personally. But they're going to mark down that Sutton was the intended receiver, even though I don't even know if he was in on that play. 2nd and 10, guys, for the Denver Broncos. I still want you guys to drop your teams. I stopped the chat right on where I asked that, and I'm going to read them all in just a second, and we'll go over all your matchups for the week. Bo Nix under center, takes the snap, hands it off, and J.K. Dobbins is going to get met at the line of scrimmage and get taken down. J.K. Dobbins, no gain. Yo, these offenses are not here this morning. There has not been offense. This is it's defensive. Well, I mean, kinda. Yeah. I mean, did the Jets have a sack yet? I don't think so. Unsacked, yeah, bro. Denver defense, offense isn't showing up, but their defense is, and that's really disappointing. That's true. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 10. Bo Nix takes the snap and shotgun. He's gonna hand it off to Prentice for a 3-yard gain. Prentice. Who dat? Broncos. Prentice. I don't even have him on my depth chart, y'all. Must have got promoted from the practice squad recently. We got a 4th and 8 for the Denver Broncos on their own 20 or so yard line. And I imagine they punt this ball away. To the New York Jets, and sure enough, that is what they're going to do. Where's my chat? Where y'all at? Here we go. All right, here goes the punt. Jets are back to receive this ball at about catches it at the 17-yard line. Brings it back to about the 24. That was a boo, dude. That was a boo. He punted that from like the 4, and it made it all the way to the 16 on the other side of the field. Gosh darn. All righty, y'all. Now let's head over to these matchups, because I promised I'd do this and I would call out your teams, and I am a man of my word. Here we go. Right there. All right. I got Seahawks from Sam. Seahawks, you are going up against the Jaguars in just an hour. I got the Bucks from D's HIW, Buccaneers. We're covering that game at 3:25 against the 49ers. I'm really excited for that game. Texans, they are going up against nobody. It's a bye week. It is a bye week for the Texans, guys. Here we go. Redskins, the Commanders. We will also be covering that game. Monday Night Football against the Bears. We're looking forward to that one. It's a dark horse game. Back to the action, guys. Justin Fields in shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking center. And he finally gets Garrett Wilson for, I believe, his 2nd reception of the day. 2nd reception of the day. A quick little 4-yard gain from Garrett Wilson. Bring up a 2nd and 6 for the New York Jets. John? All right, guys. 2nd and 7 for the New York Jets. We are in shotgun formation. Justin Fields takes the snap, passes it right. Oh, and it's popped out. Oh, I think they're going to call this an incomplete pass. I don't think Wilson had possession of the ball long enough. But if they did, that would be another fumble from the New York Jets. They stopped the clock. What do you know? There's a flag on the play. It should be. A legal shift on the offense. It didn't matter, guys. They did not call it an interception. They called it an illegal shift on the offense, and that's going to bring up... Wait. Is it a pick? This might be called, not a pick, a fumble. The play is being reviewed, guys. Let me get the review flag on. Mario's so fast at it. We got a current review going on, guys. Possible fumble. So Garrett Wilson got the pass. He caught the pass, and it looks like he does make a football move, guys. It looks like he actually does make almost a full turnaround after a comeback route. And then PS2 knocked out the ball with his fist, which would have been a fumble, marking down the Jets' 10th fumble of the year so far, and 8th fumble lost if this stays the way it looks. Oh, man. GTC Real saying, glad I benched Garrett. Good move, man. Good move, because... Huh? Yeah, man. That was a good move. Oh, no. I think I see the defense coming back out on the field. The replay official reviewed the pass completion, and the play was incomplete pass. All right. He did not have possession of the ball. It looked like a football move, but it wasn't a football move enough. Well, they declined it. They declined it because they thought it would have been a pick. That's sketch. They should. If you're reviewing the fumble, then you gotta give them a second chance at the penalty. You want to change your mind since we changed ours? All right, guys. So the illegal shift is not accepted. It is not a fumble. It is now 3rd and 6. We just wasted tons of time, and that's fine, I guess. 11-10. Jets still driving. 3rd and 6 on their own 21-yard line after the reversed fumble recovery by the Denver Broncos. Justin Fields is in shotgun formation with Breece Hall on his right. 3 receivers left, and he's looking left, and he's following center now. But he's not going to have a chance because the Broncos eat him up. They take Justin Fields down again for another sack. So hard that his helmet's not even on. Justin Fields lost his helmet, and that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, guys. End of the 3rd quarter. I need some water. Broncos get another sack. Wow, oh wow. All right, guys, we are now in a commercial break. When we get back, I imagine the Jets punt the ball to 4th and 13 on their own 21-yard line. Do we think, are the Broncos going to win this game, guys? Because right now, they're going to lose. Could you imagine if the Broncos lost this, guys? As of right now, projections, I imagine Broncos win. Aaron Glenn goes down as possibly the worst Jets head coach in history. And that's just a fact. I'm not trying. That's not opinionated at all, guys. He already has set a franchise history record by being his first season going 0-5, and that's a first ever for the Jets for a first-time head coach. But 0-6 would be a whole nother stat, and I haven't even gotten that far. So most people are thinking the Broncos win. Brando, though, says go Jets, and his team's winning, guys. Jets are winning after that safety. I mean, the defenses on both sides of the field are there. Jets defense had bad ratings coming into this, as you can see over here on my infographic. Right here. Defensive stats, guys. As you can see, not amazing coming into the game. Points per game, 31.4, but they're killing it on that stat right now. Pretty killing it. As you can see, this is your defense. Has McDonald come back into the game, Mario? Did you notice? I have not seen McDonald ever since he went into the medical tent earlier on. Everyone else, though, here should be in. The whole team is doing pretty well on the defensive side of things. Sauce Gardner shutting down the majority of the wide receivers. I haven't seen Sutton too much at all today, to be completely honest. It's been the Evan Ingram show, really.
I mean, what? And they have 3 field goals and a
Yeah, it's field goals. There's been 1 touchdown today, guys, in case you've been wondering. Jets, 3 field goals. Broncos, 1 field goal. 4 field goals, 1 safety, 1 touchdown. There's only been 1 touchdown today, and that was to, I apologize because I called him a third stringer earlier, and someone didn't like that. Adkins, the tight end behind Ingram, was able to get that 1 touchdown of the game on that post route on the right side of the field from Bo Nix. Other than that, though, there's not been touchdowns. This feels like the first game I covered. That Falcons game, man. Bengals are losing to the Packers, says Aaron. Ooh, that's a prediction. Here we go, guys. Punts away from the Jets. The fair catch called by the Broncos at the 25-yard line. Mims wanted to get a return, but the Jets were coming down the field hard. Nothing you could do there. Denver Broncos going to start their drive 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. T.M. Martin saying Jets going to win. Oh, Jets going to win. So that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. Broncos coming off a big win against the Eagles last week. Riding this high, and all of a sudden they lose to the Jets. That would be absolutely bat poop crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. As a lifelong Jets fan, this has been a rough season. Not much to root for. Wilson, Hall, and Taylor, we should be able to throw some more. I agree, man. They have not connected with anyone. Reynolds is the leading receiver currently. Here we go, guys. Bo Nix hands this one off, and that's going to go for about a 4-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins getting constant movement on the ball, but nothing extraordinary. He's averaging about 2.1? Nah, not even, like 2 yards a carry right now, guys. From J.K. Dobbins averaging. He had 10 carries for about 23 yards, just over 2 yards a carry. Let's get back to this drive chart, and then you can see exactly what I'm saying. Right to my left, right here, is J.K. Dobbins' rushing stats. Alrighty, guys. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation. Dobbins on his right. That wasn't Dobbins, but he handed it off to him. That was McLaughlin. No. That was Sherwood. Tackled by McLaughlin. That was Sherwood on a little handoff to him. It's not going to go too well for him. Or am I tripping? I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping, y'all. I think I'm tripping. That was McLaughlin. Sherwood tackled him. Anyways, Bo Nix, shotgun formation, takes the snap, deflected, and that's going to go nowhere. My apologies on the confusion, guys. Sometimes when you're reading the plays, it all gets a little mixed up. All gets a bit mixed up. Yeah, they should have kept it on the ground, man. J.K. Dobbins is not doing amazing. No team is doing amazing. I want to see more offense, but it just ain't happening, guys. We got 13 and a half minutes left of this game, y'all. And there's not been tons of offense for either team, really. 188 total offense from the Broncos, 75 from the Jets. Wow, that's terrible. We have about 250 yards total combined for both teams. And the Broncos are going to punt this one away from their own 29-yard line. Jets at the 20 to receive it. The 30. Then he brings it back to almost the 40-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. And that'll stop the clock. Flag on the play, guys. Let's see what it is on the punt return. I cannot believe there's only 250 of total offense on this game right now. Both teams' defending stats are going to skyrocket after today. Holding. Receiving team. Holding on the receiving team. So that'll move the Jets back a bit from where they got it. Instead of a 20-yard gain on the on the punt return, it's not going to be that. Instead of starting on the 40, guys, the Jets are going to start this drive on the 10. Man, oh man. This is tough, y'all. This is a tough game for both sides. Broncos need to figure it out and get some more points on the board, or this is going to get they actually might lose this game. It might just honestly end 11-10 at this rate because there is no offense from either side of the field coming out right now. It's embarrassing to say the least. I mean, the Broncos defense is the Broncos defense. I get why the Jets are getting shut down. But why are the Broncos getting shut down, guys? Why are the Broncos getting shut down is the real question. Both teams not having a fun day in London. Bo Nix only 125 yards and 1 touchdown today, guys. Justin Fields has 38 passing yards. 38 passing yards, 0 touchdowns. He does have 23 rushing yards, so Justin Fields 61 yards on the day thus far, and that's the majority of the Jets' offense. That is the majority. Breece Hall another 43 yards on the side. Dude, I told you, the special teams for the Jets is really the only thing that's been putting them together today. Can I bring that up? Whoa. Wow. Mario just looked it up. 278 return yards from the Jets? Combined. So there's more special team yards than there are total offense. What the frick? That's crazy. What the heck? 278 return yards. What's that? Return yards 115163? Yeah. Oh, that was each team, 115 and then 163. So that's 270-something special team yards, 250 combined total offense from both teams, guys. Offense is not here today. This is a joke. Just one, though. Too early for both teams, says Manuel Torres. Sasha and Savisha saying Broncos offense, face it. That's why they already have 3 losses after today. Dang, calling that Jets W. Calling the Jets W. Broncos currently with 13 yards in the second half as they bring up this next possession in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Here we go. Breece Hall going to take this handoff right here. He's going to get about 3 yards before he's brought down. Nice little 3-yard gain up the middle. We'll bring this clock going. We got 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this game. It's a nice little play right there. Yeah. 2nd and 7 for the Jets, guys. They're on their own 13-yard line after the holding call that brought them what would have been the 40 back to the 10. Justin Fields in the shotgun formation. He's got a back on each of his sides. He's going to hand it off to Breece Hall on the right, who's going to spin, break a tackle. That was a beautiful spin move and make it about 7 more yards and pass the first down line for a Jets first down. Moving the chains, Jets. There's the offense. If the Jets get a touchdown right here, that would honestly be crazy, guys. Then they should go for the 2-point conversion and make it a If the Jets get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, it is a 2-possession game. That would be insane. That could honestly, the way the Broncos are playing, that would put it out of reach almost. Holy cow. That would be insane. Jets, once again, shotgun formation. He's got a back on each side. He fakes the handoff this time. Fields keeps the ball, and he's going to take the option and get it about a 5-yard gain before being brought down. Call it 4, 2nd and 6 for the New York Jets. Clocks are rolling. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys. This could happen. Jets could make a 2-possession game here if they bring it down the field. Whoa. Okay. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Breece Hall to his left. He's going to give it to him. Breece Hall going to run it up the middle, or at least try to. It looks like he's going to get 1 yard. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5, guys. You got 3rd down and 5 right now. The clock's still ticking. Clock is still ticking. Jets are on their own 26-yard line. It feels like they've been moving the chains a bit, but they started on their own 10, so they have not gotten too far. 16 yards of gain so far. 3rd and 5, y'all. 3rd down. Justin Fields, shotgun formation. Here we go. Takes the snap. Scrambles. Looking left. Justin Fields. Ooh, and he drops down a little too early is what it looked like. They're going to mark him 1 yard shy. Justin Fields should have just toughened up and ran that a little more, man. I know you got to protect yourself as a QB, but if you're making a decision to get the gain, you better get the gain. Yeah, he's 100% down, 1 yard shy, and that's going to be 4th and 1. Jets on their own 30-yard line. If they go for it here, that is risque, my friends. Yeah, he might as. They're winning though. The smart thing to do is to punt. But what do you guys think? Go for it or nah? Wiser ends in the chat. Go for it or nah? It's 4th and 1. The Jets just took a timeout. Because they don't even know what they want to do yet. They're like, should we do it? GTC Real saying tush push. They did a QB sneak earlier and got 2 yards on it. Oh man. 4th and 1, guys. Punt. Aaron saying go for it. Jermaine saying wise. I see a lot of wise. I'm seeing go for it. Football Nation says go for it. Let's get it, y'all. I want to see a 4th and 1 in their own territory. They're on their own 30-yard line. So if the Denver Broncos get the ball right here, immediately in field goal, they're going to punt it. They're going to punt it, y'all. Let's be real. It's a terrible idea to go for it. But at the same time, trust in your team, you know? I guess the offense, speaking with the 95 yards currently.
The smart move would have been to try to hard count.
Yes, the hard count would have been a good idea, yeah. But McNamara is going to punt this one away, guys. The Broncos back to get it. Fair catch is signaled and caught. 1st and 10 now for the Denver Broncos. 4th quarter, Denver starting this on their own 26-yard line. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. All right, let me get back, guys. Let me get back to the schedules. We almost went through all of them. The next five. All right, here we go. I say here we go a lot, Mario told me. Anyways, Broncos schedule for the next 5 games. Week 7, guys, they're going against the Giants. So back-to-back New York teams. Next week, they'll be going home, though, to Mile High and hosting the Giants. Immediately the week after, they'll be hosting Mario's Dallas Cowboys. Week 9, another Texas team. So 2 New York teams followed by 2 Texas teams. That's kind of cool. Week 9, going to Houston to face off against the Texans. Then they're bringing it back home for another 2 home games. So in the next 5 games, Bronco hosting 4 of them. They'll be facing the Raiders in Week 10 at home, and that'll be a nice Thursday night football game. We will be live for this game. And then finally, Week 11, we got the Chiefs being hosted by the Broncos. So decent, tough schedule right here, guys. I'm looking forward to the Texans game. I mean, based off the Broncos, they should be able to shut down the Cowboys, but Cowboys do have the highest offense in the league right now. Raiders are very hit or miss this year. I still like the Raiders. I'm hoping they could figure it out. We are now entering the almost second half of the season, and by now Pete Carroll should have acclimated. Chiefs are figuring it out as well. They started a rough early beginning of the year, but they're currently rated about 10th in the league, middle of the pack, a little better, and they are figuring it out. I do like the Chiefs. I like Mahomes. I get the annoyance with the whole Swift stuff, but if you ignore it, it's still just Mahomes, man. He's a killer QB. Jets, their next 5 games, they will be getting a bye 3 weeks from today in Week 9. However, Week 7, they're going to be hosting the Panthers in New Jersey, then heading over to Cincinnati and figuring out if Joe Flacco is the man that the Bengals needed or not, because he obviously wasn't for the Browns, who they'll be facing in Week 10 at home. And then Jets Thursday night football you'll find here on Football Nation against the Patriots in Week 11. Back to football, guys. Bo Nix shotgun formation. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pump fakes on the right side, scrambling. One more pump fake, couldn't find nobody, and tosses it away. That'll bring 2nd and 1 or 10 and another clock stoppage. We got 10 minutes remaining in this game, and we got more football immediately after. Probably. All right. 2nd and 10, guys. Denver trying to put together their offense and take the lead away from the New York Jets, who they gave up to with that safety. Bo Nix fakes the handoff again, passes it to the left side, and Evan Ingram, the man, the myth, the legend of the day, is killing it with a beautiful catch over the top, and that's going to go down as a Denver Broncos first down. That was a nice catch. He reached as far as he could. Ooh, midair. Nice both hand. I like to see, like, good catches, man. Got that nice hands right there. That was nice. Evan Ingram having a decent day today, guys. Evan Ingram. All right. Bo Nix, shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to R.J. Harvey on his left side, who takes a little counter run over to the right. And it looks like he's going to get about a 2-yard gain before being brought down, make it a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. The clock's a ticking. 9 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. We're moving now, guys. We got a little substitution actions on the Broncos. It looks like Troutman, the tight end I haven't seen yet, is in now. Here we go. Bo Nix, shotgun. R.J. Harvey to his right. Swing route, and he sends it to R.J. Harvey, who makes a little space but not enough space and gets brought down right about the line of scrimmage for a no gain is what they're saying. Oh, probably about a half a yard, guys. Probably about a half a yard. All right. 3rd and 8. Denver on their own 40. Trying to move the chains. Bo Nix in shotgun formation. He's got RJ on his left. And he finds him, and he's going to keep it going past the first down line and more. They're going to get about 20 yards right there on a reception from Marvin Mims Jr. Make it 26. 26-yard gain for Marvin Mims. That's the biggest pass of the day, I believe. Literally on the day. Very nice reception right there, and that'll go down as a Denver Broncos first down. First down, Denver Broncos. They are just outside of the red zone, y'all. Just outside. They're about the 28 or 9-yard line. This is going to be a handoff to J.K. Dobbins right here. Speeds through the middle left side. J.K. Dobbins gets about 8 yards right there. Nice gain by J.K. Dobbins. That'll bring up a 2nd and 2 right there for the Denver Broncos. 2nd and 2. They are on the Jets' 26-yard line. 6 yards out of the red zone. 2nd and 2. Bo Nix, shotgun, hands it right back off to J.K. Dobbins, who's going to bring it again up the middle, but this time for a Denver Broncos first down. First down, Denver Broncos, going to bring up a 1st and 10, and they are in. Ooh, they're on the edge of the red zone, but that's enough. That's close enough for the red zone music. That's close enough for red zone music. Here comes the play. Bo Nix and shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right. 2 to the left. I think they're going to take an end zone shot right here, guys. I would love to see it. Bo Nix looking right, finding somebody. And he's going to hit Bryant. Patrick Bryant, is that his name, I believe? Pat Bryant for another Denver Broncos first down. That's 11-yard gain, guys. We are in the red zone. I believe that's going to bring up a 1st and goal, the first one of the day. 1st and goal for the Denver Broncos, and they are going to try to take the lead here and get back from their mistake on that safety. Bo Nix under center, waiting for the snap. I formation. J.K. Dobbins back. The handoff is fake to J.K., and Bo Nix threw it at the turf for a very, very incomplete pass. I didn't see a single receiver there. I think it had more floor time than air time. But, he had a defender there that almost swatted the ball away. But it didn't happen. All right, Bo Nix and the Broncos facing a 2nd and goal. Trying to get in the end zone right here, guys, to take the lead. Shotgun formation. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Ooh, you heard me when I said giggity. J.K. Dobbins breaking tackles. 1, 2 broken tackles. Whoops. You guys, I said what I said. I don't take anything back. I'll own it. We're just playing with clocks. All right, Bo Nix setting up for a 3rd and goal. Mario says the refs are currently clock blocking. That's clever, man. Mario's a witty guy sometimes. Only sometimes. All right, Bo Nix, shotgun formation. Empty backfield, guys. He's trying for everything. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Patrick Wonder. I appreciate you, man. What a guy. All right, Bo Nix airs it out left. Oh, and they couldn't get hands on it. The intended receiver was Sutton. Ran a little post route out towards the corner, but wasn't able to make it happen. Man. So that leaves them on the New York Jets 9. 3 plays in a row, no gain. 3 times in a row. So I imagine, yep, they're going to set up for a field goal right here, guys. The field goal is set up. And it is good. The field goal is good from the left hash for 27 yards, guys, and that'll give the lead to the Denver Broncos. +3 right there. It is now 13-11, and the Jets will be getting the ball back for another time. All right, man. I would have liked to see a Denver Broncos touchdown right there. I think a lot of us would have. Anyone who has fantasy players in either of these teams this week, you're having an awful start to the day. Because I don't think, unless you had Evan Ingram, I think he's like the only one that's doing decent-ish. Yeah, Evan Ingram, 42 yards right now. Do the Jets get the upset win? Asked Ricky Sports Fan. If they got the touchdown on the last drive, I would have said yes right now. But should have went for the touchdown, says Keith Franks. I wish they did, man. Danielle Wilson. Bo wish he had that pass back. Yeah. Yep. That was a close one, man. He almost had him on that corner. Coin flip game? It feels like it. I mean, this game has had very little offense. As you could see to my left, guys, 253 total yards from the Broncos, and then on that far right, 95 from the Jets. Speaking of which, the Jets are getting this kickoff right now, and they're going to bring it back to about the 30 before the ball goes loose. That's got to be down by ground. Yeah, the ball was knocked out by the ground right there. So that got to about the 33-yard line. 33-yard line is where the Jets are going to begin their drive. We got 5 minutes left of this game, y'all. 5 minutes left. Jets only have 2 timeouts due to that early timeout early in this half. Broncos still with 3. Broncos up by only 2. Jets, Fields, under center. Hall in the backfield. And Hall's going to get the ball. And he's going to juke to the right side, but he's not going to find anything. He's going to get stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain. No gain. No gain. That'll bring up a 2nd down. Clock's a ticking, guys. We got about 4.5 minutes. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 for the New York Jets. Justin Fields in the shotgun formation this time. He's looking left. He airs it out. Oh, my goodness, man. Garrett Wilson cannot catch the ball today. Garrett Wilson, another pass to him. It was a little to his left. But he should have had that, man. The caliber of receiver he is, he has to turn around. Yeah, that was a Justin Fields mistake. I'll follow it up. Justin Fields could have had a better pass. But Garrett Wilson, I don't know. I just feel like he's better than that. Let me stop this clock at about 4 minutes and 19 seconds, y'all. It's now 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Jets with another chance at this. Ooh, I heard that. 1 second, y'all. Jets couldn't get it out. The Broncos are going to get another sack. Another sack on Justin Fields, y'all. He got blown up. Nik Bonitto going to get half a sack there along with Allen. And that's rough for the Jets. That's going to bring up a big 4th and 17. 18 maybe. We'll see. OG Relic, thank you for that $10 super chat. OG Relic saying best YouTube commentary. Hey, we out here, man. Jets punting it away, guys. Broncos are going to receive the ball here. They fake the fair catch, and it's just bouncing and bouncing. He should have caught that. And they're going to pick it up at about the 15. They did let the clock go down, though. And that'll be stopped at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Broncos getting the ball here. 1st and 10 for the Broncos, guys. There is not much time left. Broncos really, they just need a few first downs and the game's over, guys. We got 2 timeouts from the Jets and one 2-minute and 1 2-minute warning, guys. In case you guys didn't know, in less than 40 minutes, Mario will be live for the Cowboy game, unless this goes to OT, which would be crazy because there's only a 2-point difference. Bo Nix, under center, I form. They're going to hand this off to Dobbins, who's going to get about 3 yards before being brought down. Call it a 2nd and 7. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Timeout is called by the Jets. That'll bring the Jets down to 1 timeout remaining. Aaron Glenn said, I ain't wasting a single second. Call it now. And that is a 3-yard gain. But at that rate, they can make the stop, guys, as long as the Broncos don't go for it on 4th. 3 yards each brings up 4th and 1. They punt the ball. Jets have a small chance, and it would be what with the 1 more timeout and the 2-minute warning. They would basically get it seconds after the 2-minute warning. All right, 2nd and 7. Denver on their own 19-yard line. I guess I could turn off the red zone music. It's just exciting. I like the red zone music. I like it a lot, to be honest. Lo-fi, probably. Oh, no, we turned the lo-fi off. Okay. There we go. 2nd and 7. Bo Nix. Gonna try to make it happen, guys. He's in the shotgun formation. Mims to his right. He hands it off to Mims, who almost gets tackled well before the line of scrimmage. But then he tries to dive up the middle. But it is still going to go down as a loss of yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Broncos. Good defense right there by the New York Jets. It's really what they needed. And that's actually huge. 1 more stop, and that will give the Jets the ball back. Ooh, we got a 4th quarter game, guys. Is it too late to cancel bets, says TM Martin. Here it comes, guys. This is big. If the Broncos get this, it's almost game over. If they don't get this, the Jets have a pretty high chance of winning, I would say. All they need is a field goal, and it's GG's, guys. Holy cow. Yeah, Jets are 3 for 3 from the field goals, guys. They're killing it. All right, Bo Nix, shotgun. Takes the snap, looking left, looking center. He's got defenders all around him, and the Jets get a sack. The Jets sack Bo Nix. Oh, my goodness. And the time's still rolling. My bad, y'all. Let's bring it down. 3 minutes and 3. 3 minutes and 3. 4th and 15. Denver knocked down to their own 11. Hopefully they don't get another safety. Wow. Jets defense showed up at the most important time of the game. Broncos set to punt this ball away. Oh my goodness, could this be a Jets upset? Hopefully you guys picked the Jets for the Vegas line today, and they're going to grab this ball at the 30 after the punt, bring it back to the 43, and the Jets starting the drive in phenomenal field position, guys. They only need like 25 yards. 25 yards, and the Jets could put a dagger in the Broncos. Get their first win of the year in London. Aaron Glenn upsetting his old coach. Could it happen? Could Aaron Glenn upset his old coach, Sean Payton? Wow, oh wow. Sparring says if Jets win, it's upset of the year. That's what it feels like right now anyways. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Breece Hall to his left. It's coming down to it. Oh, and a botch snap. Breece Hall picks it up, though, and makes something incredible out of what would have been a terrible upset. Breece Hall picks up a bad snap off the ground, sprints up the middle, gets 7 yards before being brought down at the 50-yard line. They're dead center midfield. Justin Fields, that's embarrassing, man. How you take the snap, miss it, and then your running back picks it up. He said, move. Get out the way. I got this, man. You ain't doing nothing today. Wow, oh, wow. So that is a bad snap. Breece Hall going to pick the ball up and make 7 yards. Heck yeah. What's up, y'all? Do you guys think the Jets are going to win this? Do you guys think the Jets are going to upset the Broncos? Is that the script? TM Martin saying embarrassing AF. That was embarrassing, man. Breece Hall's about to be QB starting next week at this rate. Jets football, baby. Hey, guys, I was asking all game for people to drop those Jets in the chat, and no one was doing it. We had a lot of shy people. How about now, guys? How about now, guys? Do we still have Jets? You want to drop them in the chat? I'll drop a couple for you. Here we go, guys. We got Jets. We got their logo, and you can use a plane. I'm cool with either. I get it. I get it. Please let this game be over soon. Oh, God. Oh, God, says TM Martin. Here comes the Jets. Da-da-da-da. Jets, says John Jackson. Maribel Vega putting them Jets up. Here they are, out of the woodwork. Were you guys in the luggage, like the undercarriage of the plane all game, guys? Hiding with the luggage? Robert Zamora throwing those Jets up. Robert's been here throwing the Jets up, but I think I've seen Broncos as well. But that's fine, Robert. I love when you're here, man. He keeps... In case you didn't know, Robert Zamora keeps the chat clean along with our other mods. And if you guys do enjoy chatting with us, then they're the ones to thank because we're being kept busy. What up, what up? That's Smogger7. Smogger7. That does count as Breece Hall rushing yards, I believe. It does, but it also counts as a Justin Fields fumble, actually, is what that went down. That's what it says on CBS. Okay. Yes, no. It's not a fumble loss. Yeah. Not a fumble loss, but it is a fumble. So, Jet statistics, the trivia question I had is actually going to go up, unfortunately. I think the Jets actually had 1 or 2 fumbles today. 1 or 2 fumbles. Funny Lottery 1003 throwing all kinds of jet planes out here. All right, guys, we are about to exit the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and 3. Jets on the 50-yard line. They need about 9 yards for their projected field goal range, which is not many. Justin Fields, shotgun, hands it back off to Breece Hall, and that's going to be a Jets first down. First down, Jets. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is real life, guys. Jets might take this game right now. Jets might take this game. The clock is moving. Oh, wait, did Denver call timeout? Denver's going to call time. Denver's going to start using the timeouts. 1 minute and 56 seconds. Denver uses their first timeout of the second half. It is now 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Jets on the Denver 46-yard line. Here we go.
If the Jets win, it'll be the 2025 record for the win with the fewest total yards.
If the Jets win this, it'll be the 2025 record for the win with the fewest yards. And in case you're wondering right now, the Jets have 91 total offense. 91 yards of total offense. And they might win. 91, less than 100 yards of total offense. What in the world is that? Justin Fields in the shotgun formation. Here we go, guys. Breece Hall to his right. He takes the snap. He's looking right. He's looking center, and he gets smothered by every defensive lineman on the Broncos. He never stood a chance. There's a pileup of white, and there's one green guy underneath. Oh, man, big sack from the Broncos. Big, big sack. That'll bring up a 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Delivery. Cable guy. All right, guys. Here we go. Justin Fields takes the snap. He's looking right. He finds Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson finally with a nice reception. He's going to get a 7-yard pass right there. And that's going to go down 3rd and 8 now after that 7-yard after that sack that put him at 2nd and 15. So a 7-yard gain brings him to 3rd and 8 at the Denver 44. The projection for field goal is 3 yards ahead of where they're currently at. So this is it, guys. This is it right here. Denver does take their second timeout. They are down to 1 timeout now. 1 timeout remaining for Denver Broncos. No timeouts for the New York Jets. Folk on the sideline practicing his kicks. Folk on the sideline practicing his kicks because he's about to send a boot. He's about to send the boot. One of these teams are going home with a negative international record after today. We'll find out who in just 1 minute and 18 seconds. Fields takes the snap and shotgun. Breece with a big, big block. Garrett Wilson, did he make that catch? Oh, no, it's going to be an incompletion. Incompletion. Garrett Wilson could not hold on. Why the heck is he smiling? Why are you smiling, bro? Oh, it's concussion protocol. He did get hit in the head pretty good there, actually. You say that. And that was, that wasn't too hard, you know? He went for the ball, I think, more or less. Yeah, he didn't hit him that hard. Yeah. Come on, man. That brings up a big 4th and 8, guys. This is it. This could be like the last true play of the game, guys. If the Broncos get the ball back, they kneel it and it's over. They kneel it twice. Huh? That's what I'm saying. They need it. I think they should kick it right here. I do not think the Jets could go for it, but they are lining their offense up to go for the ball right now. The Jets, 4th and 8. Shotgun formation. Justin Fields takes the snap. Oh, and he's going to get sacked, it looks like. And the Broncos are going to end the game with another sack to get their sack record above where it already was. Broncos defense turns the lights out on the Jets in London. And that's the game, y'all. The Broncos are going to enter victory formation in just a second and kneel it out. 13-11 is going to be your final score, y'all. I'd put money on it. There's no way this changes. Wow, what an awful call. Man, guys, questionable calls from the New York Jets at the end of both halves. End of the first half, they just let time run out when they had a chance to air the ball out at least once from midfield. No reason not to. Second half, I get it, it's a deep field goal, but 62-yard field goal versus 4th and 8? 4th and 8? Man, y'all, I don't like that call. Aaron Glenn is not going to make it to Week 18, I think. Aaron Glenn is going down in history right now, in Jets franchise history, guys. Now, Jets 0-6. The house is coming down right now in New York or New Jersey. Rough indeed, y'all. We just got a few more seconds here. It looks like the Broncos got to kneel it one more time, and that's going to be the game. Man, oh, man, and we're going to make our times, guys. In case you didn't know, guys, my name's Santino. This is Football Nation USA. And in about 10 minutes, maybe not even, Mario Manuel's going to be right here calling the Cowboys game. Cowboys Nation is about to be in the town. Are you guys ready? I hope you enjoyed this game call. I hope you enjoyed this style of play calling. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. My name's Santino. Let's effing go, guys. Here's Mario.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, y'all? How are y'all today? Thank you, Santino, for taking care of that game, bro. Good game, my friend. Appreciate the love. I'm going to give you back your laptop here, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be live in about, 2 minutes here. I'll make the changes while live on the next live stream. But we got 30 minutes until the kickoff for the Dallas Cowboys versus those Carolina Panthers. Where's my chain at? Where'd I put that chain at? Oh, snap. Did I lose my chain? Where's my 2 chains? There it is. It's in the corner over there. Okay, y'all. So that's your final score for this game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score for this one, Broncos 13, Jets 11. The Broncos win that home game. Great call, Santino, says Tom Fisher. Sorry, Mario. Philly's America's team right now, says Nikki. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead. I'm going to end this live stream right here. I'm going to drop the link to the next game right now, y'all. The next game, I will be starting this in just a second, so y'all can jump in and join us on that one. Let's see. Where's my share? Copy this. Okay. Dropping this in the chat right now for you folks. What's up, bro? I mean, it was a rough one for sure. There's all this confetti from earlier. There's so much confetti from earlier. All right, guys, if y'all click on that link, we'll get the next stream started here momentarily. You guys, we'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.